we be concerned?
I think.
Peter Parker, you are not getting any younger.
Can I just say, Nick, real quick? When you see like Peter drawn like this, yeah, I think I understand why MJ fell for him.
And this is him without powers.
You know what, Nick? You know what, Nick? I'm gonna say it. I refuse to believe the idea that Peter was bullied. All right, look at this dude, man. Look, like, okay, like maybe like his early years, right? But like Nick, I'm telling you, like once, like what if like Peter being like a late bloomer, man? Soon as the puberty hits him like a fucking freight train in the face, just all of a sudden, Flash like, hey Parker, what's going on? Oh.
Hello, Flash. Through the power of the Sword of Acorns, which acts as a superconductor, allowing your energy to flow to me.
What are we doing, Ken? What are we doing? Yes, Nick. The sword could just absorb his power. This is what I love how the Astro just says, yes, fans, this is what he's been planning ever since he sold the sword. Sure. Yes, of course. This is what he's been planning all along. Oh man, really? How do we know? Like, did we know about this beforehand? Nope. You're just learning it now. Are you in search of glimmering marvelousness? I'm gonna fucking marvelous someday. I'm gonna fucking punch you if you say marvelous again. I don't think I'm in search of either. Wow, you're so honest, so cool, so brave. I should grant you a reward. For such honesty, I should bestow upon you the world's most radiant marvelousness. Look, I still don't get what you're rambling on about. This is actually kind of Wait, am I dreaming? Huh? Looks like I'm back. Oh, good morning, nature. You look so marvelous. While you were asleep. Oh my, talk of marvelous things. Must have soothed you into a marvelous slumber. Ah! Watch like Uma Musume because you want to know the implications of, oh my gosh, like what oh my gosh, was Genghis Khan a horse girl this whole time?
Okay. All the Mongols are horse girls.
The horse riders of the Eurasian steppe riding gallantly with their horse girls.
Look,
you know, Tiger, I can deal with. It's Jackpot that bothers me. Really.
Okay.
The one that really bothers me is Jackpot because it was just something she said in the moment, and now it's become like something she's always like gonna have to be associated with forever because you know that whole superhero point where she was tried and like Jack you know I could.
Oh, I mean, to be fair, Nick, I mean, you look at MJ here, it's like, I think Jackpot.
He did. He did.
I think Jackpot is a pretty accurate description. Yes, Ken. Oh, yes. How did you know? My favorite character of all time is Jeffrey St. John. Oh, fuck you, Ken Penders. Go fuck yourself. I don't know. Fuck.
All right. Let's continue.
Fucking jump off a cliff and shit, man. Oh my goodness. Oh yes, and they just get teleported. Of course. Of course, Ken. Just the icing on the cake. I can't escape the skunk on top of just bad writing. And now, oh, there they go. They're just teleport.
Dude, I need to get. Dude, hurry. We get the rent, man. Come on.
Oh my gosh. Sonic Tails. Plus, Suzuka needs to learn the taste of defeat. I don't want to grow her ego a bit too much. She's gotta know. We gotta peg her down a bit. Am I a bad person? Am I a bad person? It's like when someone's on a winning streak, you know, maybe they shouldn't get too cocky. Let's humble them a bit. Am I a bad person? Alright, Suzuka. Okay, well, actually, she's actually not doing so too bad at the moment. What the hell? Oh. Well. Okay. Oh my gosh, she's actually doing pretty good. What the fuck? Girl! I put you in this race so you could be humbled. And yet you're winning a G1 race. Okay. Hold on. Here, I might as well show this off in Discord as well. Do I need to point this out to you, Nicholas? Do I need to point this out? What do you mean has the horse girl destroyed my life? Look at this! $200+ Nick! $200+ I'm investing into this. I still need a leg and another arm. What do you mean has my life been destroyed already? That's a stupid question, Nick. Of course it has. It's been destroyed even before Uma Musume. Look at this, Nick.
One, as far as is more respectable than horse girls.
Oh, is that
two,
so?
I also yeah. And two, I have 2 arms.
Well, you know what? You don't have a leg either. So you know what? We're in the same boat there. All right. Okay.
Just you wait, man. Just wait. Just you wait until I get that.
Okay.
leg.
Okay. You know what? You know what then?
Just you wait until I get that leg, man.
Come here. Later.
I can't believe I fell for that. Let's be friends. Idiot.
Okay, that's kind of funny. He's just eating and just. Oh.
Oh God. Someone save someone or go to the save.
Save me! Save me! I got a medical kit. I'll.
Please do not bomb us.
Okay.
Count on you, bro.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Damn it! I thought I could save. Oh my God! Okay.
You guys need to get moving, man.
Yeah. Here, hold on. I'm gonna heal not.
Hold on. All right.
Gonna fumble, Nick. You're gonna.
No.
You're gonna fumble.
Moro is just Toyotaro's a bad writer.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a shame. Alright.
Yeah, people like how the granola arcs. This is the granola arc, which I think comes after. Yeah, that comes after. People like the start, and then it becomes the Goku show again. It's like, man, people are probably going to get even more mad when Black Frieza just takes out Goku and Vegeta like nothing.
Actually, hold on, Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta take care of something real quick.
He shows up and like takes them both out in one hit. Like, bye, monkeys. I'll see you later.
As far as I know, that's it. Like, they didn't really conclude that storyline.
Yeah, Toriyama died, and the manga's been on hiatus since.
Are they getting somebody to replace Toriyama?
Toriyama was working on the manga in an advisory role.
Yeah, he, essentially he was just.
I get it. I get it.
Yeah, he would give out story points to the anime teams in Toyotaro, and then in the Granola arc, he started getting more involved in the writing. But then because of Toriyama's passing, like, okay, let's put the manga on hold. And people think they will probably bring it back. But no one knows what's going to happen now that the anime is back, because originally the anime would do its own thing, the manga would do its own thing, and then someone from Shueisha or Toei or something came out and said, "We are happy with each thing being its own product." So it's probably going to adapt the Morrow arc and then do its own thing again. Okay. Because the mangas are monthly manga, not a weekly manga. And also, Toyotaro or the anime team didn't like following Toriyama's points exactly, which I assume that would be Toyotaro going against what Toriyama suggested, because there are things which happen in the anime that don't happen in the manga. So, like, okay, so this would have been someone going against Toriyama's bullet points, because the anime team said, we did this, this, and this because Toriyama suggested it. And then the manga didn't do any of that.
I see. Alright.
Yeah, people are probably... I don't think a lot of anime watchers are going to like the direction they're going to go adapting the manga post-Tournament of Power.
Okay. I see. Dang. That's a shame. Alright.
Yeah. People also weren't really that fond of Dragon Ball Super either, to be fair.
Oh, okay.
Because it was very much technically it's a continuation of Dragon Ball Z. But a continuation in what the fans think Goku is like, compared to people who actually read the manga think what Goku is like. Yeah, like Goku was really dumbed down for Super, and there's a big controversy like Goku doesn't know what kissing is. It's like, yeah, Goku's a really dumb idiot.
I see.
Oh, I see.
Alright then. Well, damn. I guess that's a shame about Dragon Ball then. Oh well. I know what. Oh, excuse me. Alright. Anyways, how we doing, by the way? How we all doing so far?
I had the weirdest dreams last night.
Oh.
There was two dreams. I woke up and then fell asleep and I had a second dream. The first dream, I was driving my car, and it had this bang or something, so I pull over. All my wheels had exploded and half my car was crushed.
What the hell?
That was the dream. That was the dream.
Okay. That's
no. I think I woke up, or I just imagined I'd woken up in the dream. And I would assume the second dream was there was a girl I used to like. We gave each other a hug, and like I felt nothing. And that was the dream. I was like, yeah, really weird dreams.
I wonder what that means. Huh. Okay.
I don't know. I got over the girl months ago, so...
Alright then. It doesn't matter. She's old news. Okay. That's... Oh, it's just my eye.
I'd like to know the details of General Fenton.
Really, Tom King? Damn it, Tom King.
What? What do you do this time?
He introduced a new Wonder Woman villain called the Matriarch.
The Matriarch.
And
okay.
Oh no, Tom King has mommy issues.
Hold on. What's the deal with the Matriarch?
So this is just came in back in November. Essentially, it starts with there's like a time travel element to it. Apparently, she is in 20 years in the DC future. She's gonna conquer the world, and we see full-blown executions of every DC hero. Like Bruce Wayne gets the rope, Superman. This is Superman, and basically Wonder Woman's gonna be in her way.
Okay. Sure.
It's like this is. I'm sorry. This is so stupid. Like,
no, don't be. Tom King is a bad writer.
Why does she look like an evil Joan of Arc?
Hold on, I haven't seen her yet. Let me see.
So is the matron related to the patriarch by any chance?
I don't know. Why she? Is she supposed to look
Just
like
looks
one
really
of those?
generic.
Yeah, she looks a little generic. Is she supposed to? Is she supposed to look like one of those, like, what do they call it in? Master, what are those women called again in 40K?
Sister Battle.
Yeah, she's supposed to like.
That's
Is she supposed to like resemble that? Is that what Tom King's going for? Like the silver
It's
hair,
a guy that
the black like suit and all that.
wait.
So,
Why does the symbol on her chest look like the Venom symbol? Almost look like the Venom symbol.
It's not. It's supposed
The
to.
Venom
It's
spot.
It's the Wonder Woman.
Yeah, it's
symbol.
supposed to resemble the Wonder Woman symbol.
Oh, I know. I'll just point it out that with the black and the white.
Well, I don't know, man. Anyway. You were gonna say something?
The comment, it's black because black is evil.
Exactly. Don't you
What that
know?
supposed to mean?
So why is she wearing
okay.
a lantern ring?
Okay, not sure why.
She has a she's wearing a lantern ring.
Oh.
Yeah, it's part of the future. She's in the future, and basically she's wearing the ring, and
Okay. Sure.
that's.
And this is what it remind me of. Oh wait, wrong symbol. Sorry.
But no. Eh?
It's trying to. I don't know.
Like okay, silverish hair, black suit, I guess. Like that's. It's kind of.
The symbol on the chest kind of. The symbol on the chest remind me of that.
Oh. But it's, you know what a Wonder Woman symbol looks like, though, right, Comet?
Yeah. The color scheme instantly made me down that now.
Well, if it was meant to look like no, then it would be red.
Yeah, they don't have a monopoly on that kind of symbol.
Well, to be honest, if they could, they would.
I guess. I don't know. I'll be honest. You're kind of the only one here, Comet, who's seeing like Venom out of that. It's like okay, I guess. It's like
Alright.
I don't know. I don't really see it. So hey, it is what it is.
And it looks like she's like a rogue Amazon.
A rogue Amazon.
So
okay. What's that?
She look kind of French.
So basically, another generic Wonder Woman film. It's like, hey, we need to. I bet they're gonna give her like a redemption of sorts at some point after her big story of being defeated.
She had a dreadful past. She'll be like that.
Technically, it's taking place in the present. That's the dreadful past.
Yes. You see, I had a dreadful past, and it was all caused by men.
I see.
When making Wonder Woman villains, it's make them not an Amazonian or draw 25. Proceeds to draw 25.
Draw 25. I don't know. Well, you know what I think would be cool? Why not have Wonder Woman like go up against like other like pantheons and like related stuff? That'd be cool.
That happened. Remember? Comic Crypt?
But well, she went up against like Ares, right?
No, like Cersei. Yeah, like the whole Cersei's whole thing about the War of the Gods storyline that ended the Perez run. They had like multiple gods go crazy. All the pantheons.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So why not do that more? I don't know. I have. Oh my gosh, Wonder Woman, Buddha's going out of control. You gotta stop him.
Which Buddha is it this time?
I guess.
Oh no! It's the victorious fighting Buddha, Sun Wukong.
Dear
I'm
God,
sorry.
no.
I'm sorry, Diana. I love you, but you're not ready to go up against a monkey. He's just the Chinese made him too OP.
Sorry, Diana. This is where your comic run finally ends. They've been looking for an excuse for years, and it's finally come to them.
And all of a sudden, Superman comes to save the day and defeats Sun Wukong. Because reasons.
I'm
not gonna lie, man.
I don't know, man.
I think
the Chinese when they were writing Journey to the West, they made that monkey.
DC writers versus the Chinese over who can make their big character more overpowered. Competition.
Yeah. So we're talking.
The Chinese are dead. The ancient Chinese writers are dead. There are modern Superman writers. They could just
yeah, and remember, these are modern writers. They love nerfing older characters.
Oh, true.
Who's the oldest character?
Oh, no, you know what? Hear me out. Somehow, for some reason, Sun Wukong, the monkey from Chinese myth, is somehow related to Kryptonians as well. So all Superman has to do is just pull out the kryptonite and then boom. There we go. You did it, Superman!
Goku from Dragon Ball will show up and then challenge Wukong to a fight. Hey, let's go somewhere with nobody around so we can have a proper fight. And they go to the development offices for that Wonder Woman game.
Damn, that's brutal.
It ends up they end up passing the place and they have to go to somewhere else and they have to go to Ubisoft in the year. They time travel to fight in the Ubisoft offices.
Yeah, I go to Ubisoft. Dang. Yeah, man. Wait, Edgelord. Black Krypton Wukong. Exactly.
Don't shoot.
Exactly.
He's not black.
That's exactly. You're on to something, Edgelord. It turns out, Sun Wukong was actually like some like Kryptonian monkey alien thing that like General Zod was experimenting on. Boom. There we go. That's how Superman can win. There we go.
Right now, I'm just picturing a monkey in a Superman costume, just fucking screeching, just flailing its arms and screeching, not even attacking, just going ape.
It just would have been a Kryptonian monkey as part of the Kryptonian space program. They sent a monkey into space. Well, because it's from Krypton, it gets powers from the yellow sun like in regular Kryptonians.
You know, Superman does have a monkey villain, a giant ape called Titano.
Titano? That's funny. But he's not Kryptonian Sun Wukong, so 0 out of 10. Not interested. Come back to me, DC. come back to me when DC finally learns how to cook.
With the amount of time, times that they rewrite characters, it's gonna happen eventually.
I guess.
Funny you mentioned Superman monkey. There was a Superman monkey named Beppo.
Beppo? But is he Sun Wukong though?
Like,
that's amazing. But it's not Sun Wukong, so 0 out of 10. I need DC to retcon like hundreds of thousand-year-old Chinese mythology.
Okay. So, look, Beppo is Superman's pet monkey, who is native to Krypton.
What
somehow
was the 60s, 70s?
I think like 60s. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that explains a lot.
The 50s.
Oh.
1959.
1959. I was close. Just 1 year off from the 60s. So, I was close. We should you know what we should do? We should bring back like 50s, 60s Superman. In fact, bring back his shape-shifting ability where he could turn himself Asian. So that
listen, I love Sun Wukong, but 60s Superman.
You know what's funny?
How about his ray hands that shoots mini Supermans?
Exactly. Just
that people like better than him, and they got jealous because of it, and tried to destroy him.
I don't know. I'm telling. Oh my. You know, DC is running out of ideas when clearly they should just go back to how like Superman, like heroes were written back then. Superman's gonna like, thank you for saving us, Superman. No problem. Says, wait a minute. Are you?
Hold on. I'm just gonna post this.
Okay. Let's see. Hold on. No fat chips.
You know,
we got to bring back World War II Superman. He saves like a bunch of civilians from like a train crash accident. It's like, thank you for saving us, Superman. No problem. Wait a minute. Are you by any chance Japanese? Superman, it's like 2026, man. We're what do you mean? Why are you asking if we're Japanese? Where are the internment camps? Superman, the internment camps were. Internment camps are no more. It's the 21st century, Superman. What has America come to?
Plot twist. It's a Laotian.
Oh, true. Superman, wait a minute. Citizen, are you Chinese or Japanese? I'm Laotian.
And then there'll be a comic episode where Superman trying to use his shape-shifting ability.
You Chinese or Japanese?
Okay, there'll be an episode, a comic where Superman trying to use his shape-shifting ability to go undercover, and he's trying to shape-shift into trying to shape-shift his face Japanese. He can't shape-shift. He just scrunches his face up and closes his eyes a little. Yes.
Batman,
Yeah,
stay
I
back.
saw someone point out. He's Laotian, ain't you, Mr. Khan? No one told Cotton Khan's name on screen.
It's great. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what we're working with. No fat chicks allowed. Oh my goodness. You know.
Oh, and there's an ad for Tootsie Rolls at the end.
Oh, you know what we need though, Nick? Nick, this is 21st century. We gotta be more progressive. Superman is all into fat people, into fat chicks. In fact, he purposely fattens up Lois too. Lois.
I need you bigger, my fat concubine.
Oh, Lois, that was amazing. Lois Lane, fat
sex, the greatest thing is the hottest sex I've ever had. I know whose boobs I was grabbing. Your boobs are my boobs.
they
the
find
women make the fat serves as a layer of protection.
they find Clark in the closet with like all the big fat bag of lard. Just Clark. This is exactly what it looks like.
And this conversation has devolved into an idiocracy.
Wait, hold on. This is actually related to idiocracy. I just imagine Superman, Batman, look out for that man, Batman. He's Japanese. No, he isn't, Superman. You're Laotian, aren't you?
Also, what Clark's just saying in these panels. Pardon my saying so, miss, but you're quite a load. Oof. The girl I most so often fly with is slender Lois Lane, and that is Lois.
Oh my gosh, we got.
The fact that he physically should not the weight should not matter to him. He can he can look like a pencil.
He's just more personally bothered by the fact that Lois is big for some. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, great. Okay, this is actually still related. I'm just reminded now, Nick. I'm reminded of fucking Beavis and Butthead episode where they purposely make Butthead fat so they don't have to pay rent.
I know. Also, I must say, a girl like you is quite a load. I'm more used to flying Lois Lane around. You would make two of her.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. We need Superman from like the 50s and 60s, and he's just kind of a dick. New Superman series takes place in like the 50s, 60s, written by Mike Judge. And Superman's either just a dick or he's just Hank Hill, and there's no in between. Clark Kent here. I sell propane and propane accessories. So.
Great, all I can think about now is Golden Age Superman and modern Superman talking to each other.
Yeah.
And they're talking about if Lois gained some weight. Hey, Golden Age. Earth. I know, but hold on. I just need to do this one bit really quick. Earth 2 Superman, and this probably is it should be time you and Lois, do it. Earth. New Earth Superman. I was thinking about doing it. I was feeling bad because of vasectomy, but I mean, look at her. She got elbow cleavage. I mean, you wouldn't do her, right? Oh no, I'd do her. Really? Oh yeah. I don't care what she looked like. I would do everything to her. I would wreck that chick like she was a Kleenex. You are a trooper.
Thank you, Nick. Very, very cool. This is truly the peak comedy that we, as a human race, have strived to achieve. Fat jokes. Oh my goodness! Whoa! Damn, that was a big one. Damn! Oh my goodness! Wow. Well, there you go. That's all the humor I have for you tonight. That burp was brought to you by Fuddruckers. brought to you by Brondo.
You mean butt fuckers.
Brought to you by Brondo. It's got electrolytes.
The thirst mutilator.
The thirst
mutilator.
The thirst mutilator, yeah! Alright, we can finally get into our topics for tonight since we got quite a bit to talk about. So we might as well get into it. So this was a paid review by Mr. Black Comet here. And thank you, Black Comet, because I'm all for just watching Idiocracy anytime, any day, but you pay me to watch it and review it, so I'll take it, man. Yeah, it's good. It's really funny. So. Oh, excuse me. So
I'm gonna have sex with Aya. That's my boy.
That's my boy. So, you're looking at pick in the middle there and read that as Ninjago? How do you see Idiocracy and think that's Ninjago? Okay, Edgelord. Alright then. The pick before? Oh, you like the lineup? Oh, no, that's Ninjato. That's our co-host. Say hi, Ninjato. Awesome. I love the enthusiasm behind the silence. Very cool. Peak comedy right there, Ninjato. Oh, anyway, Idiocracy. Idiocracy. It is a science fiction comedy film made by Mike Judge. If you don't know who Mike Judge is, well, you probably heard of the things he's worked on, like King of the Hill, Beavis and Butthead, and then obviously this one, Idiocracy, and there's a whole lot of other stuff that he worked on as well. So yeah. So like if you know who Mike Judge is, then you know that like you know like the type of comedy he goes for, and yeah, there's nothing anything new. It's Mike Judge movie it's Mike Judge movie, and whole premise of the movie of Idiocracy is just basically what if the average Joe human being just ended up in the future. I mean, I'm hearing a lot of stuff going on. What's happening? Damn.
Oh, that's just my parents.
Oh, they watching Ow My Balls?
My mom and dad.
I don't blame them. Ow My
No,
Balls.
they're watching. They're watching Hercule Poirot.
Oh,
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, Lord Peter Whimsy.
Oh.
Dorothy Sayers stuff.
Okay. I was making a joke about from the movie. Ow my balls!
I'm gonna mute just while you talk.
All right, that's fine. Ow my balls! He got hit in the balls. Anyways, so Idiocracy. What if the most average Joe human being just ended up in a future 500 years later where everyone just becomes stupid? Everyone is just dumber than ever. Education is an all-time low. I mean, did you see the Secretary of Education, man? I think that says quite a lot. So, so it's like a dystopian future. Everything sucks and everyone's stupid, and comedy just ensues from there, right? You just see the whole point is just a joke about just a guy just having to deal with the fact that he's not the smartest individual ever, but he is compared to everyone else in the future because everyone's just gotten increasingly stupid, and yeah, it's just really funny, man. I don't know, like I don't need to really go into like like the whole premise like beat by beat and stuff like, because that's not what you're there for. You're there to see a man having to deal with the fact that everyone's dumber than him. Society has devolved. All right, sir, we're gonna you have one bucket filled with 5 gallons of milk and another bucket filled with 1 gallon of milk. How many buckets do you have? 2? and then it's like, and then just cuts to that one guy like putting the the square shape into like the round hole. So it's like that's how dumb it is. There's just a lot of great moments. There's just a lot of great moments in the movie, man. That I just love. The prison escape is obviously one that I love going to all the time. Hey, excuse me. I'm actually supposed to be getting out of prison. You dumbass. You're in the wrong line. I'm sorry. I'm such a dumbass. It's like, and then it's just a build up to him running outside the prison, and then the guns just shooting at each other. Escape. Like it's great. I love it. Costco is also just become like just this giant like mega structure in the middle of nowhere. Welcome to Costco. I love you. So, what is it? Oh my god! Like, there's just a lot of great jokes in. There's a lot of great jokes. Even in the beginning, like before, like the whole like time travel, like being frozen and going forward in time stuff. There's just a lot of great jokes. Like the whole bit where the guy is exposing about the project to freeze people to like unfreeze them a year later, right? It's like we had to go to the private sector to find a female test subject, and they hire a prostitute named Rita, and they had to get the permission of her pimp, Upgrade, which is spelled upgrade with 2 D's, because you gotta have the double dosing of because of the double dosing of pimpin'. You see, a pimp's love is quite different than Town Square. And just the whole bit where it's like he's going to the slideshow, and then like you see him slowly get more and more involved with the pimp. It's great. It's like there's just a lot. I don't want to say it. I don't want to tell like every like joke in the movie, man. Like it's just one of those movies that you just gotta watch for yourself. And it's just hilarious. Like, one of course, one that like a lot of people also go to, right? Is the whole running gag with Brondo, the sports drink company, who brought out the FDA and the Department of Health and the Federal Communications Commission, so that way they could pretty much own the entire food pyramid and sell Brondo as everything. So you got now Brondo being used for everything from like drinking to watering the crops, like the whole bit where you see a mother with like a bottle full of Brondo giving it to her like baby. And then of course you got the whole joke where Joe's trying to convince everyone like no, you gotta use water. Like what? Like why do you use Brondo? Because it's got electrolytes. It's what plants crave. Eventually, Joe decided to give up on using facts and logic and just convinced everyone that he could speak to the plants and they wanted water. So, oh my goodness, there's just a lot of great jokes, man. You're gonna say something, Comet?
Yeah, that Brondo one about the food pyramid reminds me how like the reason why there's so much grain in the food pyramid before they changed it because all the grain industry came in and exchanged some money.
Yeah. Well, like Idiocracy is a great comedy movie, but like there is also like a satirical element to it. So like, you know, like obviously like stuff like Brondo buying like essentially the whole government is, you know, clearly like satire right there. But like it's still really funny, man. It's like like again, like there's just so many little jokes here and here. Like I'll say this one great thing about this movie is that like there is like just a lot of jokes back to back, but like never once do you ever get really tired of the comedy. Like it's not like it never gets to the point where like you're just like, okay, I know this is like, you know, a comedy, but like I don't know, the jokes are getting tiresome. Like you never get that feeling. Like 90% of the jokes are just bangers. Even the stuff like that gives you like you know, like a small like chuckle, like that's funny. It's like that's fine. But like there's also but again there's just a lot of moments back to back that's just really hilarious. But like you never get tired of the comedy. That's a great thing about this movie. Especially when it comes to comedies, right? Like you always want to have like, you know, your comedy never get tiresome. So the minute you get like tired of the comedy, then it's like, well, I kind of just don't want to watch anymore. But like here's like, no, you like never get tired of it. It's great. It's like it's just a really good, fun comedy movie, man. Like I don't know what else to say, cause like, well, like there is more to say, but at that point I would just be like pretty much like recapping the entire movie, and I don't want to do that. Like, go watch it on your own time. It's like you won't regret it. I love it. It's like, was it? Oh my god! But like, there's just again, like it's just. I'm repeating myself, man. Like, I really am just on a broken record. It's great. It's really hilarious. What is it? I know, like, what was it say? I don't remember if this film, like, when it came out, was like considered like super successful in the box office, but I know like it has become like a bit of a cult film ever since. And it's like, you know, like it's kind of a shame that if it didn't do too well, I have to like look it up, but like it's just great. Oh, also, it's a movie that came out in 2005, right? So like, I'm pretty sure most people have seen this by now. But I'm just gonna say the joke with the end credits, just upgrade coming out of the frozen like hibernation chamber. I'm gonna find me a hoe.
The film was a box office bomb, you could consider it.
Oh damn. That's a shame.
But it also didn't get a major theatrical release either.
Oh, okay. I see.
So it making a bit over, it made just under $500,000 on a $2.4 million budget.
Okay.
But it also says it did not get a major theatrical release, so that probably is why it didn't do as well as it could have.
Yeah, so that probably explains a lot.
Thanks, test audiences.
Let's go, test audiences! Woo! Yeah! Man, don't you guys love test audiences, man?
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
Welcome to Costco.
Welcome to Costco. I love you.
So.
I like money.
So, also, what was I say? Also, little fun fact about a little fun fact here. So one of the guys who helped write this movie, Ethan Cohen, he helped. This guy helped like write a bunch of other movies like Tropic Thunder, and also so he also helped on writing Tropic Thunder. He helped write Madagascar 2, which is the best Madagascar movie.
That explains some things.
So that explains some things. And
the movie's fucking hilarious.
Idiocracy made over 9 million in DVD sales and rentals by 2007. So the movie did make its money back, just not in the box office.
I see. All right. Yeah. So
it did make a lot of money.
That's good. But yeah, so Ethan Coen, he helped write Idiocracy, Tropic Thunder, again, Madagascar 2, best Madagascar movie, and Nick, he also helped write the 2 Bad Guys movies. So this guy, he's got some pretty good track record. The only thing I have not seen that this guy helped write was Men in Black 3. I have not seen Men in Black 3 yet. So, but
I helped do Puss in Boots: The Last Wish.
this guy, he's got a good track record, man. So, I don't know.
Wasn't a writer in the same way as a writer for the other films, but he did help out with the film. It's like, yeah, it's a pretty good repertoire.
Yeah. You love how Idiocracy opens with explaining why everyone turns stupid in the future. Smart people making little to no kids, while the dumb redneck ones straight up make dozens and dozens of kids. I'm gonna fuck every single one of y'all! That's my boy! And again, like that whole opening scene is just great comedy. Like the stark contrast between like the smart couple, there's no way we could have a kid in this economy, right? It's a difficult choice, and immediately just cuts to, damn it, I'm pregnant again. What? I thought you were taking the pill. No? Damn. I must have been thinking of Brittany again.
That's probably Brittany then.
The film is fiction because it doesn't touch upon the failure of the education system.
Oh.
It's like, yeah, it's just dumb people have kids and the kids grow up to be dumb. Reality. The education system has failed you.
Has failed you. It's still really funny though. Unfortunately, he Cleavon got into an accident where his testicles were pierced. But thankfully, thanks to advances in stem cell research and the best doctors, we can have his reproductive systems fully operational again. And immediately, the family tree just explodes after he says that.
I know.
Quit grabbing my junk! So, but yeah, no, man, Idiocracy is just great. I love this movie. I love watching this movie all the time. It's great. Like, trust me, you're gonna have a blast watching Idiocracy. Oh, excuse me. He managed to put some big brain shit in this movie alongside the dumb comedy with ease. It's Mike Judge, man. He's pretty good with most of the stuff he writes. It's like, I don't know. So just that. So anyways, that's really all I gotta say. Like, again, just go watch Idiocracy. You won't regret it. Like, I know, I know, like, it is on Hulu, so, like, because, well, okay, it's a 20th Century Fox movie, technically, because, like, they, like, help, like, I think, was it, like, produce it, or was it distribute? I forget, one of the two. It was one of the two, either distribution or production. I think it was distribution, and so... technically, Disney kind of owns, distribution to Idiocracy. So, if you want to, officially watch Idiocracy, you can do it through, your Disney, Hulu, Disney Plus subscriptions and all that, and then this is an old movie. So it's gotta be like 3-something rent, right, on like other platforms. So there's that. Of course, there are other ways. Just saying, there are other ways you can watch it, but
Gosh, I love knowing that this is technically a Disney movie.
this is technically a Disney movie. So, hey, you know what?
Up.
Hey, you know what? This is perfect, man. This is perfect. Disney made some good shit. They they made some good shit, and then they kind of stopped. Sometimes they sabotaged their shit. And Idiocracy technically wasn't made by them, but they technically own distribution to Idiocracy. So, hey, there we go.
So does that make I forgot her name. Does that make her a Disney princess?
No. No, she's not royalty. Rita the prostitute only became the first lady of the White House. They produced 3 of the smartest children in the world. Frito had 8 wives and had some of the dumbest kids ever. Oh my gosh. I there's a lot. Again, I said my piece, but like there's just so many good jokes in Idiocracy. Oh my goodness.
And everybody's wearing Crocs.
Exactly. This is the future, man. Yes, this is the future that Disney wants us to live in. Disney wants us to Disney wants us to become dumb. How dare they? Disney used to produce such great stuff all the time, man. Like the Disney Renaissance, Lion King and all that. And now look at them producing stuff like, ow, my balls. My gosh, I can't believe it.
Yeah. These things with moral lessons.
Exactly. Where's the moral lesson in ow my balls, Disney? So, anyway, speaking of things Disney made, speaking of the things that Disney made, you've been kind of on a Disney kick lately, Colin. What's going on, man? What's all the Disney movies you're watching?
I decided to go back and seeing the sad state of Disney this day, I decided to go back and see what they used to be.
All right. So you decided
when they put love and effort in Dresden.
You decided to watch The Sword in the Stone, good old King Arthur. I've never seen this movie. Is it good?
Yes, based on the book by. It's short. It's good. It was decent.
Decent? Okay.
Entertaining.
Alright.
Yeah. But also the ending was kind of abrupt though.
Oh, okay.
It was really. And King Arthur became King of England.
Well, if you know the broad strokes of the King Arthur story, then that's probably how it's gonna end. I don't think they're gonna show. I don't think they're gonna end a Disney children's movie with King Arthur dying. So.
Yeah. King Arthur died?
Well, clearly he's not around anymore, is he?
But that.
So. Clearly, King Arthur's not around anymore, man. And comment one.
No, I'll make a reference to in.
What are you making reference to?
Oh, in the legend, he's asleep on the island of Avalon, ready to return when England ever needs him again.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening anytime soon, man. So, so but anyways, so
Yeah, but yeah. So yeah. Now, while doing research on this film, it came out in 1963, but it was intended it came out earlier. But then World War II happened.
Let's go World War II.
Yeah, but the broad stroke of the plot is, the standard King Arthur myth
Yeah.
is that I thought it based on a book by T.H. White's 1938 novel of the same name.
All right. Cool.
So that's it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be the broad stroke of King Arthur.
Oh wait, hold on. You were gonna say something about the author?
Is it a good book, Machado?
The Sword in the hello.
Yeah. We can.
So T.H. White's Sword in the Stone. Okay. T.H. White's first Sword in the Stone is his first book in I think a trilogy, or it's called Once and Future King.
Okay.
It's like that's what it's most known for. It's basically he wrote a version of the Arthurian mythos that is respected to this day. It's like one of the canons. If you want to do like a King Arthur adaptations, you take from some inspiration from. So.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. Yep. So broad strokes. England's in turmoil due to the death of King Ert Pendragon.
Oh damn. All right.
So on the verge of civil war, because they kind of find someone to nobody can pull the sword out of the anvil. And and then this boy named Arthur who is training to be a squire. Because according to him, only noble-borns can be knights. And he had to retrieve an arrow from the woods. He met with Merlin, who pretty much. I like Merlin in this because he knows the future.
Oh, okay.
So he makes little references to the future. Yes, he make little references to future events, and Arthur is gonna be do something great. So try to teach him to use his brain more.
All right.
And so you put emphasis on education. So like I said, it's a fun little musical film that had a few hiccups during its production. Like they had to use 3 different voice actors for Arthur because the original guy started to hit puberty.
I see.
During the film production, and like I said, it's a fun film, good musicals, and I learned that a lot of the scenes in this film were reused for future films like Snow White, Sleeping Beauty.
Okay, interesting.
So in a sense, this film kind of set the stage for all those other films.
All right, cool.
Yeah, but like I said, there's not much. Yeah, there's not much to this film, but though Merlin's a bit of an ass at that time.
And you can be a jerk. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Cause like at the end, he's like, wait. No, you kind of get his perspective. He views like Arthur want to be a squire, but he kind of views him being a squire kind of wasting his potential. Though, of course, in a film like that, there's some stereotypes about the medieval times.
All right. Well, I don't think when Disney was making this movie
like that,
they were exactly thinking of 100% accuracy. So, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I like. Oh come on, people back then weren't that dumb.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah. But yeah, but it's like the job.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like I said, it was enjoyable. You know, it was like I said, it was decent. And it like I said, good family. You know, that's something you can watch with the family.
How's the animation?
You know, it's King out there. Who doesn't know King?
How's the animation?
Oh, the animation's good.
Animation's good?
I said it's pretty good. You know, nothing. Yeah, you know, Disney animation back in their heyday. But you kind of find it. Thinking of animation, at the time they were working on building that theme park, and Disney Brother was like, look, I think we should shut down our our film division. And Disney said no.
Well, Walt was a very ambitious man, to say the least. So, I don't think he was willing to give up one department for another. He was a very ambitious man. So,
yeah. We need to bring Walt back to life.
What are you talking about? They already did. Don't you know? Did you not see the animatronic?
Bill,
have you not seen the Funkland video?
No. We need to take his brain and put him on a robot. We just gotta keep him away from Cuba.
Oh, Walt Disney must feed. Okay, real talk though. Real talk. I'm actually honestly surprised Disney, the corporation, has not decided to fucking Frankenstein Disney using AI like they did with Stan Lee. So, oh guys, Stanley's alive! Look, through the power of AI. Oh.
Give it time, Chengis.
Oh, I see. Give it time.
Give it time.
No. We might end up with that AI.
They're already getting AI content on Disney Plus.
Oh, that's right.
You know, Disney is going to start using it more heavily themselves.
That's right. I
hate
Disney so much.
I don't know. We might get that Batman universe where he lost Alfred and trying to make an AI copy of himself, and it all goes copy of him, and it all goes wrong.
What? What Batman are your story is this?
It was one of those evil Batman universes.
Wait, why Batman? Wait, hold on. We were talking about Disney does not own DC, Comet. That's Warner Brothers, which might be Netflix pretty soon. So
no, I'm saying we might end up with that situation if they try to AI Walt Disney.
Oh.
I was making a joke we might end up with that situation if they try to make a Walt Disney AI.
This when Walt's gonna go rogue. I'm sorry. What? Who was it? Hold on. Hold on, I just gotta double check, right? I just gotta double check something. Hold on. I just need to double check something. Yeah, Bob's still CEO. So like, are you saying like the AI of Vault's gonna be like tormenting Bob Iger? I'm sorry, Bob. I'm afraid I can't allow you to do that.
I can't love that, Bob. To make you more efficient, I must put your brain in this robot.
The AI will go on a long tangent about how much it hates everything after the Disney Renaissance.
Walt's AI is just gonna become Am from fucking I Have No Mouth.
Yes. It'll torture, it'll destroy all the Disney employees until there's a few left and keep torturing them until they make something as good as the stuff from Disney Renaissance.
Eventually, they won't be able to do that, unfortunately, and all that AI Walt will have left is just a blob of flesh that used to be Bob Iger. So, I don't know. Anyways, is there
Oh, I'm sorry. What was your question?
Well, I was gonna ask, is there anything else you want to tell us about this particular film, Sword and Stone?
Watch it. It's a good family film. You know, of better times when Disney wasn't consumed by suits.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Disney was always kind of a company and all that. So.
Oh yeah, it was another company, but it wasn't like it had its priorities straight.
I don't know. To be fair, my bias against Disney as a corporation has become severely negative. But you learn more about like just also like Walt himself. And it's like, did he really have his priorities straight? Walt.
Ooh.
Walt.
I don't know.
Mr. Disney, why do we need an animatronic Abraham Lincoln using his with his face based off a bust? Because we have to. Okay, but why, Walt? Because we must. Sure, Walt. Okay, you do that, man. I guess. Walt, we're so much of our money and resources being poured into an animatronic Abraham Lincoln. I need this to happen, guys. Okay, Walt.
Do not ask why. Ask why not. Because it's a waste of money. Why not waste our money?
Why not waste all
It's not
our
a waste
money?
of money. It's a future.
Exactly. Why
It's a
not
future
waste...
investment.
People are gonna love animatronic Abraham Lincoln. He's gonna just stand there and wave to everyone. It's like, oh my gosh. Anyways,
No. Watch the film. You can get it on YouTube. Is
it free on YouTube? Like, does someone like just upload it onto YouTube for free?
I cannot answer that question.
Sword and...
I just got you can buy it on YouTube, but I remember you can find it free on YouTube. They just split into like 2-minute clips.
Oh yeah, so someone made a whole ass playlist of just the Sword and Stone, but it's like multiple clips. No, I don't want to actually fucking YouTube. You suck ass. I hate you, YouTube. I hate you.
What happened?
Yeah, I accidentally clicked one of the videos and it started playing. It's like, no, YouTube. I don't need fucking Bob Iger's and AI Walt Disney on my ass for playing like a second of a Disney clip. So, And
Yeah.
anyways, it's not
But-
free. It's not free on YouTube. It's like, was it like a $3.99 rent? So same as like a bunch of old films. So there's that. Of course, there's
And, $4.99.
there's other ways you can watch it. Just saying.
Bye.
Oh, was that?
Just saying, there's other ways.
Oh yeah,
I said there's other ways to get it. Raise that One Piece. Raise that One Piece flag.
What you could go to 123movies.com, and all that. So I don't even know if like those sites are still around, like 123movie.com and all that. So I don't even know if they're still around. They probably got taken down by now. So hey.
No, they're not around anymore. Chungus, wink.
Oh.
They all got taken down.
True.
Wink.
Wink. Uh-huh.
Oh, I forgot to mention.
Huh?
There's one inaccuracy I gotta address in this film.
Oh, what's
There's
that?
one inaccuracy I gotta address.
What's that?
Everybody knows King Arthur wasn't a guy. He was secretly a woman.
Thank you.
King Arthur was secretly a woman.
Thank you. I'm so glad you addressed the elephant in the room. My goodness, I'm so glad we're on the same page. I can't believe history would lie to us like that. You know what? To be fair, right? To quote Captain Price from Modern Warfare 2, history is written by the victors, and history is filled with liars. So clearly some guy who want to battle over Britain stuff lied to everyone that King Arthur was a man, and that just went down in the history books. Thank you, Captain Price, for the great advice. So.
And not only that. Yeah. And
Uh-huh.
I hope people got the joke.
But no, I get the joke. Like it's a Fate reference.
Ha ha.
No, the audience.
I'm pretty sure most people know about Fate by now. Comment. Like Fate has been around for quite a long time, man. Like, hold on. When was the first visual?
Well, I mean, it's kind of after its heyday. I mean, it's not as popular as it once was.
You underestimate gacha players, Matchstick.
But
Fate lives
But
on through the power of
speaking
gacha.
of urban fantasy,
Oh.
yeah, but speaking of urban fantasy,
What does 12 months have to do?
we have another urban we have another urban fantasy.
Was 12
Pardon?
months a whole year?
Which I think should have been called 12 Dates. I'm kind of disappointed. The Dresden Files has a habit of making kind of punny titles, like some of my favorites is a Summer Night, but instead of N Night, it's K Night. And it also has a reverse of it with White Night. It's White Night. God, which one? He was originally one of them. Dresden Files is an urban fantasy series that deals with kind of the urban fantasy series, but Deadbeat. Deadbeat is a good one since he fights necromancers in that one, and they use drones to control their zombies.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Small favor. Yeah. Death Masks was originally going to be called Holy Sheet. But the publisher didn't let him do it.
Cowards.
Yeah, they were dealing a lot of Ninja. You'll find interesting they deal with Christian stuff in several of the books.
Ah.
And Christian,
I figure
sort of. Yeah, he's very respectful towards it. My favorite of all the titles is it's a short story anthology. It's just not anthology, but compilation, and it's called Briefcases.
Ha! That's fun. That sounds very fun, man.
Slight spoiler for this is for Battlegrounds.
Okay.
But okay, so Dresden Files. Dresden Files is sort of the urban fantasy where it's just think of any urban fantasy. You know, you got a secret world of magic and monsters where you got Dresden, Harry Dresden, who is Dirty Harry Potter, who is sort of a smart-ass action detective. Sort of starts out like that, but as it goes on, it's now more in the realm of epic fantasy. But epic fantasy that's still more still the hidden world of magic and monsters. You got vampires, you got fairies, you got evil satanic demons, you got knights, you got wizards, you got eldritch horrors, you got all sorts of stuff. Sasquatches, just you know, it's you know, just kind of the urban fantasy. So you know, anything they can throw in there, it'll be there. You're gonna werewolves, all sorts of stuff. And this is so the previous book was a two-parter, Peace Talks and Battlegrounds, and it was one of the sort of the bigger books in the series, where Battlegrounds, where it was lots of whole bunch of stuff happens, major plot. Usually it's a case per book, and this is a lot of stuff happens, stuff like that. And then the last book was so action. Battleground was just nonstop action, just giant action set piece after set piece. And this is sort of after you had such going on Nitro, so much octane. This is sort of like a creek going it down to just a nice slow ride. The whole book is just it's a very slow book. But you know, you kind of need but Jim Butcher understands structure. So after the giant high of Battleground is like a nice slow. You're sort of it kind of is one giant epilogue. Really, it's a Battleground, and I really like that because some stories just they can't help themselves; they just go bigger, bigger, bigger. And this is, you know, it's like it goes in waves, you know. He did the same thing with the book Changes to Ghost Story. Changes was giant, and then Ghost Story was like just nice and slow ride. But this is after Battleground. This 12 months originally had the name of 12 Dates.
Okay.
Which I'm disappointed he didn't take, because I could go back and read it, but there was I think 12. Harry Dresden at the last few pages of So, slight spoiler, but I don't think any of you will remember. He is set up. In the last few pages of Battleground, after a giant series of action, several big deaths, lots of stuff happening. His boss puts him in an arranged marriage at the last 2 pages, and you're like, "Ooh." So. The original name of 12 months was 12
That's
dates.
funny.
What's funny?
And I'm assuming the 12 dates. I'm assuming the 12 dates was a reference of like the time that they would have together before the marriage ceremony.
Yeah, correct.
Right.
You don't get the marriage, but I imagine it's going to happen in the next book. Like probably first thing, or it's going to be dealing with the week of the marriage. But it's the 12 months leading up to it. Yes, it's sort of the aftermath of it. I won't say who he's getting married to, because I think that'll be the bigger spoiler. But it's not it's I just want to say I called it. I called reading the books. I called that. I was like, Jim Butcher is setting these two characters up in the future, and I was right. But none of you read the series, so I hesitate to talk about it in spoilers, because Jim Dresden Files, I would say, is probably my favorite fantasy series.
Makes sense.
At least the favorite ongoing one. It's but it's first few books are kind of wonky in its quality. There's no Dresden story or book that I would say is bad. It just goes from okay to great. And after the first 6 books, there's no okay books. It's just good to great. It's Harry Dresden. With the sheer amount of time you spend in his head, is just a wonderfully created character. And after the sheer amount of shit show that was Battleground, it deals with the emotional. 12 months deals. It's a large part of it is dealing with his emotional fallout from the big events. And it deals a lot with grief. And it's from what I know of PTSD, Jim Butcher, I think, has done a wonderful job at conveying it. For example, I haven't read the book. I have not read Return of the King, but I know the passages that sort of Tolkien conveys PTSD in for Frodo, and it's remarkably similar. Sort of like, which is interesting. But it's all about Harry's recovery from it. And I just want to say, the Virgin Stranger Things, they all have a, they all have what's it called? A therapy group session where the main character, or not the main character, one of the side characters is like, gay. They all hug him. And in this one, it's like, Resident, stop being a bitch. Get a hold of yourself. We got shit. There's shit going on. You can't stop sulking about. It's like I'm exaggerating slightly, but it pretty much is like
Dresden, the world is ending.
Going on. Or real bad shit is coming on the horizon. Get your shit together. We got stuff to do. So it's like, which I respect from like a lot of writers these days, kind of glorify mental health. And this one respects it, but it doesn't glorify it, which I immensely respect, which I immensely am happy with. And it's like, you know, you got to work through these things, but it's very much about getting past it and not working yourself up with it. But with 12 months, you also have a great. It's slow, but it also has. It kind of just shows it. It kind of most of the supporting cast that you. Dresden Files has a massive supporting cast. This is book number 18. And if you include the side story collections, this is book 20. Mm-hmm. And naturally, a giant supporting cast has been built up over that run. And this one just, all the ones that are still around, it just shows everybody. They all get, they all show up at one point or another in this book. And it's just nice to see them. Nice to hang after 5 years from the previous book. It is just, this is just checking my boxes. You can see him, her, him, her. And it's nice to just have them show up and do something small, at least. It deals with Harry's sort of relationships with everybody. I think I'm not sure if his relationship with the all the supporting cast. Well, not his supporting cast. His dealing with the whole wide world is also a big one, because Harry Dresden is now sort of a minor power player among the factions, rather than just a wizard PI. He is a power player, and now it's sort of his job to take care of a lot of people. And along with the arranged marriage, the fiancé is a power player in her own right. And while she's been in the series for a long while, I haven't given too much attention to her. But now that Jim Butcher has hooked her up with Harry, I think that was the thing that made her click. Because I'll say it. Now that she is kind of forcibly tied to Harry, the dynamic of it is a phenomenal idea. And them we're having to work together. Where they're not really in love, because it is still an arranged marriage. Now it's probably going to end up like that, but they're not. They're sort of just political partners right now. They're close. Yeah.
They're not in the lover stage. They're in the this was we're in the arranged marriage part. We don't like each other necessarily. We're just
no. They're not. They don't dislike each other, but they don't like each other.
Okay, so they're not gonna grab their knives. So they're not gonna stab each other at the wedding. Okay.
No. They don't like they're very respectful of each other, but they're not enemies. But they both respect how dangerous the other one is, and how it's like it's like politics, you know. It's like politics with a neutral power. You know, you respect, I think, could be a big danger to you, and you don't really want to piss them off. But now we have to work to. How do I say it? It is. They're not. It's okay. I'll spoil it slightly, and they are kind of related as well, which is funny. Indirectly, but they are in the political marriage part. Moving on from that, it's a slow book. There isn't too much action in it. It's a lot of character interactions, which I'm very happy with. Honestly, even the final set piece, I could probably take it or leave it. Like it's like, you know, a nice little dessert at the end of the meal, but you don't really need a dessert. Like they have a giant reference to gargoyles that I enjoy, because why not introduce gargoyles as a race into it at this point? But that's about it. There's not too much to talk about it. For one, none of you guys have read Dresden Files, so it's kind of difficult to have it back. Difficult to have back and forth. But also, it's not very plot heavy. It's a very character heavy book that takes place over the course of a year. But I am excited for the next book. But this book just one thing that I kind of came out of it, I felt full. Like I was not, I did not feel like I was. How do you say it? You didn't end the book on saying that these two characters are going to get an arranged marriage. So it's like, shoot, I want to see that now. I want to see that now. And this one just it does have, you know, there's still going to stuff happen, still stuff to do, but I'm like, we're at a good stopping point, and I'm very excited to see where this is going to go next. I know there's a novella coming in a few months called Space Law. That will deal with one of the major players that did not show up in the book, who is kind of the Lex Luthor to Harry Dresden's Superman. But the next book is Mirror Mirror, which is Harry Dresden going into a mirror world, which is really exciting. Yeah. I know it's like around almost 30% complete, which is a whole lot faster than it has been. because Dresden Files, from when it started in I think it was the year 2000, it's been hitting on like a book a year for 15 years, and then it was a 5-book, and there was a 5-year span between what was it called? Skin Game and the 2-parter Peace Talk and Battleground, which came out a few months between each other. And then there was another 5-year gap between Battleground and 12 months. I'm hoping that we can get. It seems that Jim Butcher is kind of getting back into gear, so hopefully we'll be able to have Mirror in the next, hopefully, probably next year, if not maybe the year after that. But it'll probably be a lot sooner than 5 years, because Jim Butcher is. Because I know he had like a life kick him in the ass for a while. It's not like George R. R. Martin, where George R. R. Martin is completely lying to us about working on Wins a Winner, and I'm pretty sure that fat bastard is just gonna die before he releases the book. But Jim Butcher, when he gets in the zone, he can crank out a lot of stuff. So excited for the next book. It's one of the best. It is the best urban fantasy series. Which is, it has a lot of competition, which is so that's saying something. These are very easy reads, and I hear that the audiobooks are very good. I don't usually like listening to nonfiction in audiobook form, so I'll skip that. But I heavily recommend these books. These are a lot of fun. That's about it.
All right. Yeah.
What is? Yes.
Well, I just want to.
No. All right. Do you guys have any questions?
Well, I just wanted to real quick look up how much like a physical book would cost.
I got hardcover, so it was like I think like hardcover was. I just ordered. I might go in and reread it again, and I just ordered the hardcover for this first book, Stormfront, and that was $26. So if you get paperback, it's going to be less than $26. Probably like 10-15.
Right.
I imagine normal book costs. If you pick it up used, you can get it a lot less. Like
that's true.
Like these are just.
Amazon.
They're not big books.
Amazon has this specific book at the moment for $24.50. It's 18% off at the moment for hardcover. It was originally $30 for a hardcover, which I mean, like, yeah, I guess,
it's not bad.
It's hardcover.
It's like standard prices.
Yeah, it's like a hardcover, but it's still like $30. So, but yeah.
And once paperback, but like. First off, this is a book. Depending on if you count the short story collections, which you should be reading, it's book 18 to 20.
Oh, all right.
So chances are, if you start reading it, you're not going to get into it overnight. Like these are fast reads. They're very fun reads, and they flow very well. So you're gonna read these books fast.
All right.
Or how much the audiobooks go for. But still, that's $20. So
True. Actually, wait, hold on.
You're not going to get to 12 months overnight. But say if you do start reading them, Paperbacks are probably mass market paperbacks are probably going to come out. It's probably going to be a lot cheaper.
That's true.
And you can always just buy used copy, which is going to be a lot less than $30. And even then, $30, not that much. All things considered.
Oh, this book in particular's got like, it's like $1 on audiobook, but that's with a membership and all that. So, which that's expected, Audible and stuff. So, but Audible's got its like own thing like with your Amazon account and all that. So you could take care of that. All right, cool.
I think of our group, I think any of you guys would enjoy the series. It is generally just a fun series to read. I think Serena would particularly like it. It is urban fantasy. It is up her alley.
That's true.
I don't know if any of you guys particularly like urban fantasy.
I'm down for it.
Comment was talking about. Fate. So But in terms of just standard urban fantasy, what you expect from urban fantasy from Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Vampire the Masquerade, Fables, of that type of urban fantasy, this is the best of it.
All right, cool.
If I could get I really recommend this series. It's just fun.
All right, neato. Oh man, I am gassy. Damn.
Any other questions? Anything else?
No.
That's about it. Well, I hold on. Hold on. I might have been using the restroom if you ever mentioned this. I might have been using the restroom. Would you say this particular book is the best so far in this series?
No. First off, it's very, very different from your usual Dresden Files stuff. Because usually Dresden Files, it's a case per book. And this one is basically one giant epilogue from Battleground. It's sort of a few smaller stuff taken over a course of the books. So it's kind of weird in that it's hard to place it in the book, with the rest of them. It's not bad by all means. I wouldn't call it great, but it is good. It's a solid A. Not S or anything, but it's solid A.
Cool.
It's exactly what was needed after Battleground. It's exactly what it was needed and exactly what I wanted. So I am very pleased with it. But because of its nature, this particular book's nature and respect to the series, by its nature, it's not going to be the best.
Okay.
The best, I would argue, is Changes. Which is Changes. You want to guess what happens in that book?
I'm assuming something or someone changes.
Yes, everything changes.
Oh, let's go. Wow.
Deadbeat is up there. My personal favorite. I had because for the first 3 books, it was okay, this is good. I might not. The third book is it's okay, it's pretty good, but I might not pick it up. And then I read Summer Night book 4 and Summer. I hear people really got onto it on book 3. Summer Night was the one that really hit it up there for me. I loved Summer Night. But this one I'm very pleased with. I think Ninjato would like Dresden Files, if anything, just for the Christian. Well, not mythology. I guess mythology. Like there's a lot of theology. There's a lot of Christianity in the series, sprinkled throughout it. One of the bigger villains that shows up from time to time is a guy called Nicodemus.
Huh.
Which is a named character from a named character from the Bible.
Yeah, in John, he was a Pharisee who talked to Jesus directly. It's actually the most famous verse in the New Testament of John 3:16 is part of that conversation. Where it's the one that says, "For God so loved the world that He gave His one and only Son." That
the Lord's Prayer.
Whoever believes in Him shall not perish but have eternal life.
Yeah,
it's in the context of Nicodemus, and there is sort of a debate about his fate in the story, because there is a mixture of positive, like there's arguments where it's like he is supposed to represent, he is like a secret convert,
all right,
or somebody who, it's one of those deeper biblical studies, but essentially he loses his voice and kind of rejoins with the Pharisee faction, and given the context. By the way, Chango, your avatar is missing on stream.
I know. I'm just editing it right now, real quick. Don't worry about it. I'm just messing around with it a little bit.
So, like the context of the Gospel of John was that it was written to a community that was dealing with getting kicked out of the synagogue, the Jewish synagogues, after the temple collapse. So, yeah.
But the idea for Nicodemus and his gang is that he might be Nicodemus from the Bible or not. Jim Butcher hasn't really revealed that. I imagine he is, because why wouldn't you call him that if he isn't? But he and his gang are a bunch of he's like the leader of basically a bunch of Satanists that have found the that use the silver denarii that Judas was given, and those silver denarii turn them into monsters.
That's fun.
And they have demons inside them.
Oh, that's fun. It
is very fun. And then Dresden teams up with knights, with a bunch of knights to fight them with blades that are blades specifically from history.
Oh, okay. All right. Cool.
That's book 5. That's he shows up in 3 of them. That was Death Masks. Shows up in every 5th book. Death Masks. Just a second. He showed up in Skin Game and Small Favor. But I think Ninjato would appreciate them. Like it has a little bit of a Dresden Files has a little bit of everything for everybody, for a lot of people. That's about it. You know what? So Dresden Files, It's really good.
Yeah.
Do you know what isn't really good? Stupid fucking movie.
Yeah, we watched it on Sunday.
You clearly didn't understand.
Well, you guys were. Well, you, Chinga, so you and Nick was watching the Bears.
Yeah.
Bears game. We decided to watch this film.
It's okay. It's okay to say we lost.
Because I wanted to.
I know you were gonna say the Bears lose. It's okay. I'm not gonna be mad. What happened happened.
Don't
man.
worry, we lost 2. Listen,
I think he's worried that I'll be
you guys. You know
Yeah. You guys had a better
He's worried
time.
that I'll
lost.
Watch.
No, don't worry.
Yeah, everyone lost. Let's be honest.
Everyone lost. We saw the Bears.
No, you
lose.
guys.
And
you
you-
guys
and
had
you
the
lost your
Trailblazer is the worst gun.
You lost your dignity watching this.
So of the Gundam movies that I've seen Charge Counterattack, F91.
Narrative.
I would count the compilation movie for Endless Waltz, the first Hathaway, and then this. This is the latest one I've seen. Ninjato, I would imagine it would be the same for you.
I've seen Endless Waltz. I think I saw the Endless Waltz, the series. Not like the compilation
It still counts.
on that. Yeah,
It's like
close, 4
close,
episodes.
It's
It's
like 3-4 episodes, but it's like I think there's only like a scene or 2 that's included in the compilation movie. So basically the same thing.
I can't remember but
Yeah, and Hathaway and Endless Waltz are really good.
top
Charge
tier.
Counterattacks, top tier. Charge Counterattack and F91, but are messes. But have still enough good going for them that they end up as a solid, B plus.
F91 is probably
maybe
my
even A
personal
minus.
favorite. Like in terms of the Gundam films, F91 is probably my personal favorite.
Really, F91?
On that, like I can acknowledge it's
Okay.
like F91 and Crossbone Gundam is my favorite era of the UC.
Oh,
Yeah, the late
UC stuff.
well, late you see, but like F91 as a movie. Okay, interesting.
I like the idea of F91, and the action is fun, and I get the story they're trying to tell, but it just needed to be series.
Yeah, it needed to be a series. It needed to be expanded upon. Like if I had the Gundam property and if I was allowed to take to do something crazy, and say, okay, we'll make F91 into an actual either as much of a series as possible. How much you're gonna give I could get away with? Like, okay, I can only do 12. Okay, we'll do a 12 because it'll be considerably longer.
I would say that Gundam movies, of the 5 I've seen, I don't know about the seat stuff. They have a common issue of they're too big for the britches. They have too much stuff going on. The only one that really avoids this is not really avoids this, but that is able to keep itself contained is Endless Waltz. Because Hathaway gets 3 movies, so it avoids the issue. It has enough time to run its course.
Mm-hmm.
F91 and Charge Counterattack. I would keep Charge Counterattack as one movie. Charge Counterattack has a lot of issues that cause it to be a mess, but I would probably add an extra hour onto it just to.
It's a pacing issue.
Or maybe 30 minutes, just so it can have some more room to itself to do. It has a pacing issue, and an F91 just needed to be series. Full stop.
Yeah.
Awakening of Trailblazer has the same issue that it has too much going in on too little time, but because of the nature of 00 and not changing it to suit The changing anything about Double O. It really hurts this movie because it just throws so much stuff in there that it's a scattered mess. So much so that it ends up just it stops. Like F-91 and Charles Counterattack were basically just giant action fests, and they were still focused. You had you had Char Amro, and then you had Seabook and Cecily, and you had two. You had a good through line of it. What the fuck was who the fuck was the main character of Awakening of Trailblazer? Generally.
Yeah. Okay. Let me just.
What is the? Yeah. Do you know?
Yeah. I will explain it. I think what we need to do. Yeah. Let the audience kind of understand what this film is actually about. Like simplify it. So, Awakening the Trailblazer apparently was in development at the same time as season 2 of Double O, and so this is like the intended conclusion of this whole series. Like season 2 kind of hinted at we're gonna have these dialogues. Well, it's here way earlier than they expected. Yeah, and essentially they're battling aliens who are metal. They're living metal. They don't have a personality. Yeah, they're called LC, and then they're after people with the quantum brainwaves. So they're basically after, like Lee's got targeted, Alleluia, Soma Purias, and then of course Setsuna is a big one because he's the innovator. And essentially the whole film is an hour and a half of not doing the most obvious solution.
Which is?
And then we're getting the final battle is trying to get to the obvious solution that this series has been building towards.
We gotta communicate.
Like, and yeah, this film is basically everything. Gundam 00 condensed into a film. In terms of some positives, but mostly all the negatives. Like as Matchstick pointed out, unfocused nature of it. And this is because it really did not want to do the idea of focuses in on a core central cast and focuses on the premise of aliens. And also because the world is built on the philosophy where we're trying to have this moral about communicating so that we can have peace in resolves of war. Even though celestial being, like, that was like the lesson they were kind of going for at the end of the series. Yeah, they're gonna go and smack people when they get into wars, but that's kind of the overarching theme. Yet they didn't try to do what they tried to do the first time. It was over the halfway point, like, and it's supposed to be the darkest hour story point when Setsuna gets into a coma. So, it's that late into the film.
Because you didn't like, oh my gosh, is Ribbon's back?
No, I wanted, like, here's the thing. I would love it if it was Ribbons and him talking so we have the LC to have a personality. Or like something. Instead of, ooh, this is they're mysterious and horror and
But that's the point though. Like they're supposed to be like a cosmic horror kind. Like they obviously can't go.
But they didn't lean into it.
Well, because it would go if they went because if they go full cosmic horror, then it would go against the themes of Double O, which is understanding and all that. Because you can't. You can have the
you know what you could do with that. You know you
can't have the you can have the message of we understand each other.
Can I have a question?
Changus.
Yes.
What?
Is it?
Comment.
What?
Oh, I was saying. Wait, is the whole point that the elves only can communicate through a simulation?
Yes. Spoiler for a
can't-
movie that came out in what was this movie? 2010.
2010.
It came
2010.
out-
16 years. 20 spoilers for a
I was in
2016
high-
for a
for a
16-year-old
movie that-
movie.
When I was in high school. Oh,
Okay.
I can feel the dust coming off my hands now. I was thinking though, because I was listening to the review back in it. No,
Well, no. What are you gonna say?
Yeah,
oh no, I was no. Keep that, Donald.
Yeah. Sorry, but that's not interesting in terms of.
But then,
Especially when you have like other sci-fi franchises, like if this is about first contact with aliens, like you know what franchise has done this whole message about communicating and resolving problems peacefully is the
Star
best
Trek.
solution.
Star Trek.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, but okay. I
You know
think
what they
that-
have for.
I just want to say the aliens here, the elves as a concept is actually kind of interesting. Like, you know, almost like a cosmic horror kind of like species. You know, like that can only that can only communicate through going like full, you know, John Carpenter's The Thing. That's really cool. That's interesting. But like. But if you lean full into the cosmic horror, then you know you can't have the happy ending though, where you know, oh my gosh, we understand each other now. We've done it. We've solved the peace. We've made peace. Flower in space.
Well, then that means you go back to the drawing board. This is literally the case of get back to the drawing board about if your theme is that communicating, if we learn to understand each other, we'll have a happy ending. And by the way, this is also leads to another problem. If that is going to be your theme, what character got the least amount of screen time in this film?
What's
Can you guess?
Probably sets
Who has the
Is it my boy
No.
Sachi Crossroad?
No.
No.
Marina, a princess.
Oh.
The one who's all
yeah.
about
Oh, yeah,
peace.
that's right.
And all about she made a pop song. A song that
Well, she-
was
You know what I like
influential.
about Relina? She learns her lesson at the end of Endless Waltz, you know.
And she's
Sometimes
actually
people are just gonna be assholes.
Yeah, and then but here's the thing. Also, she does stuff. She's involved in the plot. Like even when she's technically on the sidelines, she's still involved. In this one, Marine is full on in the sidelines, despite her being supposedly the big motivation for Setsuna, like a big motivation factor for Setsuna's character arc in terms of his personal thinking about himself in the entire series. And the movie literally ends with him coming back after being like an ambassador to the LC for decades, and he still looks young, except he looks like Ribbons a bit more, while Marina grows into an old lady. So he basically says, I finally understand your point. Like, I'm sorry. Like, for me, it's like, so has no involvement in this actual involvement other than being in the sideline is like I'm gonna stand up for my people. Like, okay, great. You're being the inspirational leader type. Unfortunately, that means you're a wasted screen time. We had more screen time with the president of Earth, of the Federation, than her. She had more impact in the plot. Which, by the way, why wouldn't they make Marine the president of the Earth, of the Federation in the new administration?
Because she's the princess of Azaristan, man. She's
No, that's exactly why would they do that? It's like,
Listen,
we the Federation has screwed up
Wait, just a second. What Azaristan? Country got glass, remember?
Well, it came back, okay? It came back after... It
has a population of 1.
It clearly got better.
And that's...
No. Well, the thing is, they didn't glass the planet. They didn't use the big sun laser. A couple of the other countries did, but it just got the classical burn to the ground. But anyway, but why not have Marine be the president? Which then makes it interesting about her decisions about how to tackle this threat and then dealing with the public pressure on her. Like, that would make her part more interesting and more tied into the themes that they were trying to go for. And then another thing, other things from Gundam, too many characters. They even added a new one who had barely a role in it. Like, the first human innovator in the military, then he gets killed off because he's too aggressive.
Because he wasn't peaceful. He didn't try to communicate. It's karma. Am I the only one who understands the complexities of the cinematic masterpiece? This movie is not stupid. You're stupid.
You're stupid.
Oh!
Okay, you're done with it. Okay, that.
Billy, why you gotta be like that?
And I did.
Okay, all right, the bit's done.
Clearly, you just didn't understand the themes. Look.
Don't pull them a themes card on this film.
The themes also sucked.
You don't like
it sucked because it wasn't explored. Like, okay, when it comes to a film, when you're trying to make a film about on a theme, right? You basically have to format it like an actual argument in a debate sense. So, which means you have to incorporate counter arguments. You have to incorporate and it has to be valid. Like, valid concerns. You can't just have in this film, the problem is like they spend most of the film learning about, okay, what on earth are this metal thing? Why are metal thing infecting people? Oh, they're organisms. Oh, they're attacking us. We clearly have to defend ourselves from attacking them.
Uh-huh.
And that's the escalation, but there's very few, and the only people in this entire setting, in this entire film, that knows that, wait, this is where the dialogues are happening, is Celestial Being, who also initially had to do investigation and then did nothing and did not contact anything with the government and trying to say, hey guys, this is what we've been exist for. We need to communicate with them. They're clearly aliens. But no, there's no argument on that. It's just event after event after event after event. And then they slap on a theme to try to make it more impactful and trying to connect it back to Gundam 00, the series. Which then makes
what the hell was that weird Ruben's Allmark film? Like, that never went anywhere.
It was.
Yeah, that never went everywhere. They didn't do it again. Like, why not just have a living entanglement of him having saying a few lines? The thing is, you don't have to make it. You don't have to make them full on mustache twirling villains. You just you communicate. This film, all about communications, did not communicate the theme right.
I think would be
And doesn't like because the aliens are just only interesting in like if it was a horror story, but this is clear they were going for the Macross story. Their setup is Lovecraft, but their ending they wanted to be Macross. Do the Macross approach.
I think it is an interesting idea though, to like have like.
It's an interesting ideas, Changus. They're interesting ideas. But this execution of ideas is like send it back to the drawing board. It's like it's an interesting idea for like a 1 episode thing. Small scale 1 episode storyline. For like a space sci-fi traveling, like a Star Trek show, right? That format where they're going around across space and encountering every different thing, and then you have like this interesting concept. Okay, that's fine. But again, your climax to essentially the ultimate climax to the entire setting of Gundam Devil O, and also as a film. The LC fails at that. They fail at that because they didn't have. They had 2 different. They had their approach of setting him up as an alien species does not lean itself to the message they were trying to convey.
All right.
And also makes the solution less interesting and obvious. So basically, we spend most of the time waiting around the clock until we get to Setsuna talking with the aliens. And then the first time, we have the snafu about him in a coma. Now, if this happened at the beginning of the film, or like directly in the middle, that would make it a bit more compelling. It's like, we tried this, but we failed. And then if we can have like a moment, like we have scenes about Setsuna going through his mind journey, and also Setsuna is the main character in this film. Awful.
You don't like Setsuna?
Like, I was annoyed with him in season 1 because he was under despite having a main character, like he was having such a slow development because of the format of that show with its multiple characters. So like he was the more developed one. I liked him in season 2 because he had that development in season 1, and we see him actually going through an arc. And then season 3 happened. The movie happens, and now we're basically back to square one because him becoming an innovator decides, means apparently his character arc reverts back to season 1. That is not a real good progression.
I'm starting to think you don't really like Double O. Starting to
Double
think,
O's, Double O's okay. It's all right. It's good.
Look, Double O is frustrating. It's not awful. It's frustrating.
It is a bit of a mess, but
there's a reason I compare them to the Bears this season. They are moments where you just pull your hair out. It's like, what are you doing? And then you get like the good moments that makes you happy. Like seeing Commissar and the Maneki on screen. Like 2 of the best characters in Gundam. It's like, yes, I want more of them and their shenanigans. But no, we got the president. We have to deal with the president, and then also Billy's girlfriend, who looks so much like Sumeragi. Like what?
But no, she just no. That's not Sumeragi. Billy's.
No, I know.
No, Sumeragi. No, you're thinking of someone.
She looks
It's the
like
haircut.
Sumeragi.
No,
It's the hair. It's the haircut.
No, Billy's weird, like crazy scientist GF is supposed to resemble the one chick from what the what's her name? I fucking forgot her name. The crazy chick, you know, who was one of the Trinity siblings from
Nina
the first
Trinity?
season. Yeah, she's
Nina
supposed
Trilogy?
she's supposed to look like her, because Nina's like apparently like either one of those two are like a clone or something. They don't really tell you that in the movie. I guess it's like, you know, extra material you gotta look up.
Well, I would have liked that, and also that is also what the hell? What the?
Billy's no longer into Sumeragi.
Why?
She's into this new chick who just also happens to look like a adult version of Nina Trinity, which is okay.
Who also has a similar facial structure, like where it's like, oh, looks like old Sumeragi from season 1. Like, oh, okay.
Well, I think that's more of just an art style thing than anything else.
Yeah, like that's what I got partially fooled by. And then also it's like, also, this is also kind of weird to ask, but did you notice weirdly how Sumeragi's breast shrinks in every iteration?
No, I'm gonna be honest. That was
No.
That was not exactly.
Hey, John, what the fuck are you talking about?
Oh, not really. That's not exactly something I was paying attention to. So, I don't know. Not very. God say, Ninjato.
Look, I know it's weird. That's why I like, because
Ninjato.
maybe it's the fact that she
focusing on a woman's breasts. Whoa, that didn't expect you to type of man to be. Okay, man. Hey, I'm not judging. It's just didn't expect you.
Haha.
Ninjato is a professional breast appreciator. He puts in his character files when the breast size changes.
Oh, I see. Hey, man, look, Hey, man, look, I'm not judging. I'm not judging. You know, we're all look. Let's be honest. We're all men here. If we see a woman we like, we go, yeah, that cool, that pretty, you know. So
Yeah.
hey,
Like, I'm just saying, as like, because like season 1, maybe it's the fact that she was wearing more skippier outfits in season 1, and then season 2 that she was mostly in the bodysuit, and or maybe like a subtle art style change in between season 1 and season 2. But
it's probably more of a subtle art style change than anything else. So
like, because Lee May went the opposite direction because she became older.
yeah,
Being like anyway, okay, this is.
Oh.
Anyway.
How did I know I know you guys didn't like her. What did you think of Felt in the movie? The pink-haired girl.
Why?
What do you mean why?
Like, for me, like, why?
Well,
Why? Why
did you like her?
Like, she was fine in the series. Like, they didn't do anything with her. Like, they did her a bit with Soma when she was Marie. That was that one moment with Soma. That's it. Like,
she had that one thing
in season
going
2.
on in season 2 with like harboring feelings, I guess, for Lock-On, but then Lock-On, shot that down and then ended up being with one of the innovators instead. So
Yeah. a new returner.
Which you
Yeah.
didn't like.
Which, by the way, I didn't mention it last time. Like, I actually did like a new returner. Like that whole.
That was that was nice.
Waka was an idiot.
Well, yeah, he was an idiot, but I guess that's kind of the point.
But for me, my favorite moment, like seeing how it ends makes me actually hate Ribbons, which makes me glad because that made Ribbons into a compelling moment for me because he's such a jerk. Like you. That's right. You blocked Locke from getting his Chad status. Like, come on. Like, Locke was nearly gonna go. Yeah, he is such a Chad that he took one of the Innovates as his girlfriend, and he convinced her to join the good side. By the James Bond method.
Of course. You didn't. Okay. I know you get. Overall, this has been a pretty negative. A lot of negative comments on Awakening of the Trailblazer. What's a give me a positive you like about the
animation.
Yeah, the animation's
pretty
fine.
good.
I did like that little funny thing at the beginning, like Sanji's introduction with the fate, with the movie about celestial being.
Oh yeah, the fake movie. So that was peak. That was cinema.
That was.
The big issue with the action is that we don't have a main character, so we don't. We don't have the Char's counterattack or F91 saving grace that we have a functioning story to convey that action in. It's just action.
And also, it's like, because it's like no main character. Like, there's no, and also because the LZ is purposely made to be like essentially story mechanics. Like, they're just a bunch of B1 battle droids from Phantom Menace.
It's too alien.
Yeah, like you need to have like a little bit of that's why I would like to have, like, even if you like creep up the creep factor or like have like some way to make like the original Ribbons.
It didn't have a face. It did not have a face. That's the big issue. Another big issue.
Yeah,
there is just a blob.
Did not have a
blob.
Blobs are good for horror. Not really good when you're trying to do a story about communicating.
Now I'm curious.
Yeah, it's like the foot.
Well, okay. Now I'm curious.
Yeah.
What do you think? Do you think then this movie should have been rewritten to lean fully into like kind of like a horror kind of story? Like,
oh yeah.
Like
my idea would be
you got the themes of like trying to understand this extraterrestrial species.
I'll be honest, I wouldn't have put aliens in it in the first place. I think it's really weird with Gundam 00 in particular. Well, I don't think Gundam 00.
I'm fine with the. I'm honestly fine with the aliens because I just feel like it's like because they were clearly teasing aliens.
It kind of stands out to me.
Yeah, but they were clearly teasing aliens to always be a thing, especially in like season 2 with the the dialogues to come, man. You gotta get ready for the dialogues to come.
Yeah. Like, it makes sense. It makes sense where the logical conclusion of the universe would be that the dialogues came, and the conflict is that it came too early. So,
like,
we don't have enough innovator.
What about you're trying to understand, it's all about the dialogues to come. You're trying to understand, like this alien species, and then and then at the end result is just you find out, oh, no, we understand, like, humanity, you know, through Setsuna, humanity and aliens, they understand each other perfectly fine. They just don't give a shit.
Well, the thing about Lovecraftian horror is, like, there's two ways you could do it. You could do, like, the traditional one where they don't give a crap. Or another one, like, the more interesting one, sort of interesting one is, like, another element with Lovecraft is that, yeah, they're so powerful, but they do these destructive things without realizing it.
Yeah, like, they just...
Because they're so big and so powerful, they are so unknowing.
Like, yeah,
they're like we're ants to them.
We would be just insects to them. It's like,
yeah, so that's kind of the idea. So if you want to kind of expand upon that, basically the idea is that the dialogues would be is like these cosmic. You make like the LC more like a cosmic force of some sort, and essentially human is like their big thing is that the trail awake what sets in like the ultimate goal is that to basically make a psychic shout big enough, like powerful enough for this entity to realize there's life on this planet, like there's life on this, and thus that would move it away, basically just go to another thing.
So the plot of Horton Hears a Who.
Basically, yeah, you do Horton Hears a Who instead of Defender's Game.
That's really funny.
Yeah, that's like, you make that the plot.
Sachi, you're the last voice we need to be heard.
yeah, like says not the one to do it. It's Saji. It's Saji or Louise. Like Louise, like they strap, like they put like a big megaphone. Like that. Like if you're gonna make the aliens that alien, it's like, hey, you might as well go into a more horror, and this is how you kind of do it. But also give that audience like the, ooh, humanity is gonna get. Just imagine if they come across an entity that is malevolent. Or I would think it would be better and make it more easy for the audience and for the writers to just do, if they're gonna do aliens, have aliens with actual personality and make it about difference in cultures, and maybe the reason the dialogues is like there's this way into the psychic types.
What if they just went full Independence Day? The aliens are just a bunch of malevolent assholes.
Hello, boys.
I'm back.
Like, yeah, that's kind of fine, but again, this is the problem when you have this universe the way it's set. The way you set it up, so. And it's also kind of awakening the Trailblazer, so. And Setsuna is basically becoming the space diplomat of humanity to this alien race. Like, that was clear the plan from the start. It's like, this is his ultimate destiny.
You're fated to just become the guy that talks to other people. That's your fate. Dang. Kind of a bummer. I don't know, man. That's damn, Setsuna, that's your only purpose now? Just talk to people? Well, I guess it's better than fighting, so hey. You got your dream, Setsuna! Let's go! So,
yeah, overall, this film is...
You don't like it. You're not you know what, maybe... You know what, maybe I should actually like rewatch the whole thing myself. Maybe I should do that, and then I could, and then we could,
Yeah, like,
and then we'll have a discussion, we'll have a dialogue to come.
The dialogue to come to talk about, like, in my opinion, with Gundam 00, it has an overrated season 1 and an underrated season 2 and a complete trash fire of a movie.
See, season 2 is good, but like season 2 is also like pretty much Zeta Gundam, so it's like
and that is that a problem?
Not really, but like I don't know. It's like I remember really liking season 1, unlike you, but like I think it, but like I'm trying to understand.
Season 1 is.
I'm trying to understand from your perspective. Like, what does this say then? Like, if you like the second season more, but that's just because it's pretty much. It just the show just pretty much turned
so
into
the reason
better,
I like here's the thing.
Show that's better.
But here's the thing. The reason why season 2 works for me is that the characters it focused on the characters.
Okay.
A lot more, and focusing on developing them, and had less, and like even the new characters they added. And like, yeah, the weakness in season 2 was also like the villains, like the Innovades, were not that compelling villains at all. But they were at least had like a face behind it compared to the LC. And they also had a very cool idea of like, oh, the villains are basically new types. Like, this is the idea of like, oh, what if?
They should just call them new types, honestly.
Well, the thing is that Innovades in this universe are artificial created beings. They're not the evolution.
They're like
while Innovators
they're like cyber new types.
Is the new types.
Ribbon was like pretty much like
they could have called them like mid types or something.
Except they're fully cloned. They're like the fully cloned thing.
We're the mid types. we're mid types. We're like new types, but just mid.
Yeah, but it's like so like here's the thing about season 1 had a more interesting premise and tries to go further into the philosophy stuff a lot more. There was a lot more conversation about characters, but the thing is that it had too many characters. That gotten better in season 2 because they developed those characters and those characters actually intertwined with the plot. Well, in season 1, a lot of them were disparate from each other. Like, you got the Gundam pilots, like, you know, celestial being doing their thing, and that they focus on a Gundam pilot over here and there. And then you got the different forces of Earth that is, you know, getting targeted, and then the idea was they were going to unite and all that stuff, and it takes a while for that part to go in. And then you got the worst one was Saji and Lise, because their whole thing was supposed to be the civilian part, right? And also Saji's sister was trying to do investigation. That cut off and short with her getting murdered. Okay, basically it was not a lot of stuff. So she amounts to nothing other than to add more fuel to Saji's hatred to celestial being, and which really you could have saved for the Lise part. Like, literally Saji and Lise's part could have been just like a dedicated 2 episodes.
2 episodes?
1 episode.
Whoa!
Not 2 episodes. 1 episode.
1 episode?
Like, it could have been a...
Whoa! Okay.
Like, here's the thing. Because in terms of the story beats, is that you sum up is that Saji and Lise really liked each other. Saji couldn't come up with the gumption to propose to her. While they're all hearing the stuff about all the events of Celestial Being, then Saji learns about his sister getting killed because she was investigating it. And then Louise goes to the wedding where she sees her family, and the season ends with Saji at the hospital and getting anger towards Celestial Being. Like, and they're talking about all going up into space stuff. So you can still have them show up in earlier episodes, but more like, you know, with Setsuna stuff. But like that's another thing. Like, they didn't connect Setsuna's interaction with Saji, in my opinion, enough.
That's what the second season was
to kind of
for.
Exactly. That's the thing. That's a lot of season 1 was mostly build up, but the thing is that now the season 2, the reason it allowed for all the character stuff, they removed the uniqueness of the first season. That's why they had to do the Gundam Zeta route in terms of the story, because you can't really develop the story that they were developed in season 1 the way it is into season 2 without like intertwining characters and stuff, and having the goal of like, hey, some characters are not going to get screen time. Like Graham as Mr. Bushido did not get a lot of screen time that justified, you know, his change of status. And yeah, and well, he was a more of an important character in season 1, while Kani Maneki is an important character in season 2. And then in this film, what they needed to do with all these side characters was relegate them down to cameo status. Like I would put like Marine further up. Like, she's the major character. She should have been the president should have been the elected leader of the Federation as part of the Federation's reconciliation efforts to the people in the Middle East. And it's like, and this is to placate the public, to try to put up the force that this is a new era. And then so she has to deal with the political issues that are revolving around this war. And then like you can still have you can still have that bit with Ribbons, with the LSC Ribbons attacking Louise. Like, hey, cool, you have that one bit, and then you can have the one bit of cameo to show Louise in the special base with all the quantum Trailblazer and shelter, and then you can have one where it's Saji going up in space working on laser. Like, they literally did that with Smirnov's kid. Like, he dies basically as a cameo.
Yeah,
which is like, okay, the amount of time you spent on his character arc in season 2, that is pretty disrespectful. Like, honestly, if I would be more of a cruel cutter, yeah, a cruel cutter, Hallelujah, and Someone Pure's story ended, like, you can have the cameo where they get rescued by Locke, but that's it. They didn't need to be involved in the plot, other than the fact that Hallelujah is a Gundam pilot. And then also the TRIS stuff, like, okay, you introduced the Raphael Gundam, yeah, the Raphael Gundam, and then you want to use it for shows up out of nowhere to save the day with Setsuna the first time, and then the first time they try the communicating thing, it's just there to die with Tira. So why did he get a new body? Why not just make it AI?
Well, he became the AI. He
was in Zeta.
He became the AI voice in Setsuna's head in the Gundam Quad. He went full Armored Core. It's just like Armored Core. There's a voice in my head telling me what to do.
Why didn't I
Didn't
cover
have enough
that
RAM to turn
earlier?
into an AI.
I'm gonna be 100% honest right now. I like all this talk. I should probably go back to rewatch 00. But I'm honestly not really in any rush to do so. I'm still rewatching Gundam X at the moment. Hold on. Oh, excuse me. I'm still rewatching Gundam X at the moment. And we gotta get back on catching you up with Zeta Gundam Ninjago. You know,
Zeta and then
there's just a lot of stuff I'm watching at the moment. I'm not really in any rush to go
and then
back.
after Zeta, we gotta do Destiny. Gotta do see Destiny. Like I would be shocked and horrified if Seed Freedom is actually worse than this film. Like, in my opinion, this is bottom of the barrel.
Bottom barrel. Wow. Alright.
It's kind of impressive how bad it is, you know.
Like you have to literally detach it from Gundam 00, the series, because otherwise, in my opinion, it would drag the series down below frustrating good to frustratingly bad tier. Like,
Oh, no. You finish your thoughts.
the only other, like, the only thing that is worse than this is Unicorn and maybe Age.
Gonna mate.
But you,
I know
Unicorn.
you don't like Age Matchstick, so
Like, you could watch Age, you know.
no, thank you.
See how bad it is.
I think I'll take your word on it, Matchstick. I think I'll take your word for it. I'm not in any rush to watch Age anytime soon. So.
Yeah, I'm. There's literally nothing else to talk about. It's like this. It's just bad. It's like,
damn. That's a shame.
Man, I'm trying to think about it. It's like, and maybe I'll fool myself into thinking that Unicorn's better, just thinking deeply about like, there's probably more positive stuff in Unicorn despite being longer and boring. Like, as this, just as. No, Unicorn is connected to the UC. That's another problem. That's like one of the biggest pitfalls. What?
Yeah.
Like, I'd rather watch Gundam Narrative over this, and then all of Seed. Again, I would rather watch all of Seed than rewatch this film.
I would rather watch this film than Gundam Unicorn just because it's shorter.
Yeah.
You should watch Gundam Next Channel.
But I would watch if.
I'm just gonna.
I need to finish it. I have it on my. I found a YouTube link that has the playlist of it, so I saved it so I could watch it later. So
you honestly should just watch.
I just need time. Right now, I'm just doing I'm doing schoolwork, so a lot of schoolwork, and I'm doing miniatures games.
Gundam X isn't very lending to watching it in the background.
That is true.
Yeah.
That's true. You know what, honestly?
And I don't like watching stuff in the background in general.
Ah, okay.
What, you don't do your Gunpla
Like,
and watch your Gundam at the same time?
Well,
no, like I rather watch, because like part of the fun for me is like when you sit down watching with like Ray knows this, Serena like sit down watching the film and then make fun of it with friends, even though I like it. Like it's a win-win in my like, and that annoys the crap out of my family.
Speaking of doing things with friends, would you guys consider doing a book club?
a book club.
I love doing it.
Dresden Files.
On Dresden Files?
It's short. Yeah, they're short books.
Maybe. I'm not opposed to the idea. That's for sure. So yeah, I'm not opposed to it. You know what honestly has been on my mind? Honestly, especially for like the past several days. I'm gonna be honest. I've been thinking about going back to play the Modern Warfare trilogy again. That's really been on my mind lately. I'm just thinking I should really replay Call of Duty Modern Warfare. Those are some really fun games. I just remember having a blast with those
Shepard
games.
betrays you. All the 2000 kids are just crying, weeping.
No, I can't believe it. Ghost, don't trust Shepard. Don't trust Shepard. And it's like, no, it's too late, Price. Oh. Honestly, I really want to replay the Modern Warfare games, man. They were just a lot of fun, and the stories were actually pretty good too. I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say something related to Call of Duty, and then it just completely slipped my mind. And then now all I can think about now is just remembering how bad the new Modern Warfare 3 was. So, oh my gosh, Soap's dead. He just got popped in the head from like the corner. Oh, damn! What a shame! What a travesty! Ah. Oh goodness. Video games, man. The state of video games when it comes to Call of Duty. Not too good at the moment.
Yeah.
Not so good at the moment.
Well, unfortunately, I had to go to bed.
I
had to go to bed as SCD is going to talk about Code Veins.
Yeah, I got it.
I assume you're very excited for it?
Yeah.
SCD?
Yes.
Well, there you go.
Cool.
All right. Well, you have a good night, Ninjago.
Have a good night, guys.
Hey, have a good night.
Night, man.
Night.
See you guys.
Oh, see ya. And there he goes. Well, they're all disappearing one by one. Dang. What a shame. At least the four of us are still here. Just the four of us. It's not the same as just the two of us. It's just the four of us. We can make it if we try. Just the four of us. Do you and I.
This is gonna be really weird.
It's gonna be really weird. Well, guys, it's just only the four of us stranded on an island. So you know what this means? This calls for an orgy. So you guys feeling anything?
No.
Oh, okay. Yeah, me neither. Hey, whoever's doing that with your foot, I appreciate what you're doing, but you can stop now. Anyways. Oh my gosh, we've been going on for almost 3 hours now. Alright. Alright, anyway, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna move on to our final topic of the night, but I also gotta use the restroom. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna let SGD take the floor for a bit while I go take a quick pee, but just real quick. So you're pretty excited for Code Vein 2, SGD? You think it's gonna be a pretty good game?
Yes.
Alright, you take the floor.
I think so.
What? Take the floor, man. Why do you think it's gonna be pretty good while I go use the restroom?
So anyway, Code Vein is, of course, the second installment in the Code Vein series, with the first game coming out in 2019. Of course, it's a Soulsborne-esque game, but the sequel seems to be more, a bit more action-oriented, but it still looks like a lot of the gameplay is pretty similar. I've been mostly keeping myself spoiler-free. I know the general setting of the game and how it's not a narrative sequel to the first game, which has caused a bit of a controversy. And people are like, why do they call it Code Vein 2 if it's not Code Vein 2? And it's like, I mean, we're up to like 15, 16 Final Fantasies now. But like, aesthetically, you wouldn't know it's not a sequel if they didn't tell you it's not a sequel. And some terms have been changed, just not in the English. So in the English version, in Code Vein, you would play as a Revenant. In Code Vein 2, you play as a vampire. Revenants in Code Vein are vampires, but then the vampires in Code Vein 2 are not Revenants. But the English still refers to them as Revenants, which is probably because of brand recognition, with Code Vein selling over 1 million units, but especially with the aesthetics, basically just being the first game again, which is not a bad thing. I really like the aesthetics of Code Vein. Another controversy is there's no co-op in this version, which is probably because the game is embracing a more open world environment. But they give you a motorcycle to traverse that. They've also released the demo of the character creator, which is much like the original games with many more additions, because the game is actually coming out in just a few days. And from what I've been fiddling around with in the character creator, all the old fits are back from the first game, so I can just go ahead and recreate my character from the first game. Probably with more updated coloring. But I have, of course, not been paying too much attention to people who've gotten their hands on the game, hands-on experience with the game a bit early, because I don't want to spoil too much of the story for myself. But from what they've said, it is very good. It is still Code Vein. Definitely seen things in the trailers, which implies there's going to be a bit more creativity with some enemies. So there's some giant machine enemy which will open up a weak spot after a certain point so you can damage it, which is not something you really saw in the original Code Vein. So that'll be interesting to see. Seeing characters fight, it does seem like it is going to be much like the original Code Vein. Well, a lot of, I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of animations are reused, which I don't have a problem with. Definitely seen, been introduced to a lot of the characters, which I'm not expecting too many surprises in the story, because they made pretty clear the backstory of the game is the Resurgence was some unknown force which not only destroyed the world, then the Revenants, vampires appeared to help stop it and seal it away. Then it began to break free again, so they had to patch up its means of escaping, and now you use time travel to go and help out the heroes who sealed it away the second time, so you can stop it from breaking out again. I'm not overly worried about the time travel aspect, because time travel can be a very tricky thing to do right. But it seems more like a thing of time travel is more mechanic, so you can interact with these characters in the past. It's not going to be a fundamentally important thing to the narrative. And more with like being 100 years back and forth time jumping, hopefully they acknowledge that it's 100 years. Because another game I've been playing with time travel, Time Stranger, is honestly pretty terrible with its time travel.
Oh, damn.
The 8-year time skip. It kind of feels like you've been gone for a few months. It's like, it does not feel like it's been 8 years. But then it's Adventure had a similar problem with its time skip, where there's major time dilation in the digital world, so the kids leave for a couple of days, which is the equivalent of a few years. And when they come back, everyone's talking to them like they've been gone a couple of weeks. But the characters they're talking to, they left File Island, traveled around the server continent for several months, then went to the human world. But yeah, a lot of code. I think the time travel is not something that concerns me, because like another Bandai game, Scarlet Nexus. Time Stranger is not a Bandai game, by the way. It is published by Bandai, but it's not developed by Bandai. So I don't consider it a Bandai game in the same way something like Code Vein and Scarlet Nexus are Bandai games, because they're actually developed by Bandai.
Alright.
Scarlet Nexus, I think, does its time travel pretty well. I don't know if many people worked on the two games, but we do have a lot of people returning from Code Vein. The things I really liked about Code Vein was the atmosphere, which they seem to have got down. All the character designs, the monster designs, the music. It's like Code Vein has three main things, and they seem to have nailed it. The monster designs, sexy ladies, and good music. And honestly, I think they're going a little too far with the sexy ladies. I think they're kind of overdoing it. We got a little too many.
Oh, okay.
Also happy to hear they got Ghost Sheena to do the music. And if you don't know Ghost Sheena did the music for Uma Musume Pretty Derby.
Ah, well, okay, there you go. Now you mentioned something I know.
Also the God Eater games in Code Vein. He's done a lot of different kinds of music, so with him coming back to the music, I'm sure we'll get pretty good music. People are not happy about a couple people are not happy about Zenon's musical number, even though most of us Code Vein fans have kind of already accepted that this is going to be our favorite character. But like, Code Vein had a boss who was singing all the time. It's like, music's kind of an important part of this franchise. Can't say a lot actually worries me about the game.
Oh, okay. Pretty good.
I am disappointed that it's not a sequel to the first game. But I do understand it would have been pretty difficult to make a sequel to Code Vein without changing its genre completely. Because Code Vein, plot twist, is set in the God Eater universe, but it's set prior to God Eater 1. Because in God Eater 1, the bad guy is trying to terraform the Earth, but that'll kill almost everyone. So a buddy of yours who's a humanoid origami decides to take his terraforming thing and shoot it to the moon.
Oh, all right.
So she ends up terraforming the moon. So when you look up at the moon is different, and if you look up in the moon in Code Vein, the moon is fine. So it's before Guardian 1, and of course, a lot of the origami are not human-sized compared to a lot of the revenants and horrors in Code Vein. Yeah, the horrors of the origami. So yeah, it would have been very difficult to make a direct sequel. I've seen someone say like, "Oh, the Code Vein characters could show up in the next Guardian game." That's probably the most likely thing we'll see them in. She's like, "That got a chuckle out of me." Another Guardian game. That's a good one. And I don't think a Guardian 4 is happening.
Oh. Did the last one not
Guardian
do too well?
3. Yeah, Guardian 3 didn't do very well.
Aw, dang.
It was they gave it to a different development studio because they wanted kind of a different style of game. But it wasn't received all that well. And it didn't sell amazingly. I don't know if Bandai was happy with it or not. I don't know if they have any plans to revive the series. The last one was in 2019.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, 2018, but then on everything else. On PlayStation 4, but then everything else shortly after. By that time, it was 2019.
I see.
Which, I wouldn't be against them doing a new game, which is the Code Vein characters fighting origami. It's like sort of a spin-off of Code Vein and Guardian. Because there's a fan theory that revenants from Code Vein are technically an offshoot of origami. Because it's established from the beginning in Guardian, only an origami can kill another origami because of their god cells. Yet in Code Vein, you canonically kill several origami in the DLC. And also in the lore, the revenants drove out the horrors being the origami. And you get to see some form of revenant, which is like a big spiky ball, and that's supposedly resembles a large boar parasite, which is what creates a revenant. But yeah, I do understand the whole thing. Like the lore is completely different, but it's still called Code Vein because, like, brand recognition, and I don't know if any two Final Fantasies are actually connected. I've never played a Final Fantasy game, so I don't know.
Are you playing?
But I'm pretty sure most of them are completely. I don't have any plans on it.
Alright.
Now you can get the Final Fantasy VII remake, but then feel like that's kind of a downgrade from the original.
I see.
Oh yeah, another exciting thing in the character customization, the towel is back. You can fight monsters wearing nothing but a towel.
I saw that. I watched.
And the hot springs are back, but it seems like you can do more with the hot springs than just revisit cutscenes. So that's cool.
Oh, okay.
It does seem like they have expanded the combat to a degree. I have heard that some things have been changed, like Eco is no longer something you just get by attacking enemies unless you have a specific blood code. So I wonder how abilities have been affected. He's like equals like your mana equivalent in a lot of games. I do hope the gameplay changes make bayonets more of a viable option, because I liked using bayonets, even though that's kind of a major disadvantage in Code Vein.
Okay.
I use 2 bayonets instead. They recommend like use a bayonet and a sword and this blood veil. Like, no, I'll use this blood veil because it looks nice on me, and these 2 bayonets.
All right. That's fun.
Man, I haven't watched a lot of trailers for the game because I want to experience it for myself. I watched Zenon's trailer, like, this guy looks pretty cool. I like his aesthetic. And they hit me with a Disney musical number. And I couldn't stop watching it.
Why do you like it, but like you said, like, some people don't?
I don't know, some people just don't understand code. Some people just don't have the big brain to understand the genius of this writing. This is people being like knee jerk. Because I don't know, people just overreacting. Like, most of us like him, but it's a couple of people like, man, this doesn't fit Code Vein at all. It says aside from Code Vein did have lighthearted moments, like a grown man fanboying over Booga Rally all the time.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what comes of the game. I bought Code Vein on I saw a review for this game. I don't remember the review, and I bought the game. Like, man, this is one of my favorite games. I also bought Scarlet Nexus on I forget the term. Impulse Buy. Shortly before it was released. Like, that ended up being a pretty good game. God Eater was pretty good. It's like Bandai's games have had a pretty good track record with me so far, and the director's returning, and one of the producers is returning. So it seems like the old team came back together for this project.
That's cool. That's cool to hear.
I can't remember which YouTuber it was. I think it was Super Eye Patch Wolf, who I haven't watched in a long time. But he said, like, I remember, like, this game, and it was Astral Chain and Code Vein. Like, yes, exactly. Like, Code Vein sold over. Listen here, you crap. Code Vein sold over 1 million units. Like, Code Vein sold over 1 million units, and now it's getting a sequel. Astral Chain got sold to Nintendo. So I don't think it sold very well. I think it was only on Nintendo consoles anyway. But yeah, it comes out in 4 days.
4 days. Let's go.
But yeah, from the looks of it, it just looks like it's going to be more Code Vein, but a little better. And I don't mind sequels that are just the same game, but more. Just don't be the same game, but less. I'm looking at you, Slime Rancher 2.
Oh. Damn. Slime Rancher 2 was a letdown. That's a shame.
Yeah, I got in. One thing, I think I talked about Slime Rancher a long time ago, and I said my concerns with this sequel where it needs to justify being more than a DLC. And I played Slime Rancher as early access, but it's also like most of the content was there, and it's like this is a downgrade from the first game.
Hmm.
And it's not like, oh, it was early access, like, right, but I can explore all these all this area.
Uh-huh.
It's not gating me off, so I have nothing to work towards, like in the first game. And it was just not a fun experience because there was an overabundance of slimes, meaning Tars would constantly show up. But the first game would gate you off areas, so you have to buy the area. How do you buy the area? Making money by renting slimes. The second game, you can mostly explore all the areas just from the get-go. It's like, oh, well, okay. It probably, if anything, the second game would have benefited from just being an expansion of the first game.
Okay. Steam is telling me it is $70 for Code Vein 2, which all right. You know, that's not really the game's problem. That's just my problem with game prices in general. It's like a bigger problem. It's just a. But all right, $70. All right, what is what it is. We got deluxe edition for $90. Woo! And an ultimate edition for $100. $99.99. Yeah! What do I get out of these? What do I get out?
Probably cosmetics and DLC.
Yeah, deluxe. Okay, here we go. I'm on the Steam page right now. Deluxe edition includes the game. Custom outfit pack contains 3 costume sets and 1 weapon, and an expansion DLC, which is will be available next year. You're pre-ordering a DLC this early?
Generally, they just when you pre-order games nowadays, it always comes with a season pass. So I think it just depends on when they want to release the content.
Okay. Alright then, what do I get out of the Ultimate Edition? What do I get for $100?
The season pass could be this year, and it could just be talking about. It could be an article from last year.
Hmm. Okay. So I got Ultimate Edition, it's got the game, it's got the custom outfit pack, the DLC. I got a Code Vein character costume set from the original game. 6 costumes based on the characters from the first one. And a digital art book and soundtrack for $100. Yeah! I guess I'm assuming the price hike mostly has to do with the fact you're pre-ordering a whole ass DLC, which again won't be available till next year. So okay.
Mm.
Thank you, Bandai. Very cool, I guess. I guess. Will you be pre-ordering any special edition version of the game, SGD?
I got the collector's edition.
Well, alright then. Well, alright.
I got the collector's edition ages ago. I pre-ordered from the Bandai Namco store.
Dang. Well, there you go. Alright. I really must be just becoming an old man, not hip with the times. This is like honestly like the first time I've heard of pre-ordering a whole ass DLC, like a whole year before it's even available. I must be getting old.
Changes. I sent you something.
What did you send me?
Must be a pretty good DLC if they're gonna make us wait a year for it. Not like Time Stranger's DLC, which they made us wait like a few months to get all 3 DLCs. I was like, here you go, 5 Digimon per pack. I blame Habu.
Why does he keep coming back to haunt you, man? Why, how's he, did he have any control over the DLC?
I believe that they chose the DLC roster before the main roster.
Okay.
That's the only way I can understand them putting not having Omegamon Merciful mode in the base game. Like there's Digimon in the DLC. Like this should have been in the base game. It's first DLC pack is Blitzgreymon, Crescarurumon, Omegamon Alta S, Omegamon Alta B, and Omegamon Zwart D. These were all in other games. The animations for all of them were already done. They were just had to remake the models. It's like, yeah, I think these were just put aside from the base game to be in DLC. And the second DLC is Bancho Stingmon, Bancho Lilymon, Bancho Goemon, Bancho Memon, and Omegamon Merciful mode. Banjo Leomon's already in the game, but like, I'm glad they didn't put him as DLC. Like, he was in Cyber Sleuth. They couldn't justify taking him out of the game to sell him back as DLC. Omegamon Merciful Mode wasn't in Cyber Sleuth. He was in Re-Arise. Re-Arise was a mobile game. And I know what the third DLC is, and it's Digimon that were also in Re-Arise. They're the only ones I can understand not being in the base game.
Oh, I see. Yeah. And what are they gonna be charging like $20 or something for that DLC for like 5 Digimon?
It's $30.
$30.
$30 for the season pass. So all 3 is $30.
Right.
For like five Digimon. 16. It's 16 Digimon total. And like 3 hours of content. Because if you buy any of the DLCs of the season pass, you get Parallelmon. Parallelmon's a bonus.
I see.
But yeah, and the DLCs are very unambitious. It's like, this feels like something Harbour would have had a hand in, especially since the first DLC is about Kyoko, who isn't even in the base game. She gets a cameo appearance in a cosmetic DLC. Her father's in the base game, but doesn't do anything.
Okay.
And then he disappears after the time skip. And so the first DLC is just going through various flashbacks of what he was up to during the time skip. And Kyoko having daddy issues and realizing, you know, my dad's not so bad after all.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Crescarumon and Blitzgreymon are just trying to beat up Parallelmon so Parallelmon won't eat their partners.
I see.
I haven't got around to the second DLC, but apparently it's better.
Alright. Well. Well, hey, hopefully it's worth it. Man, I like how even when you're talking about a completely separate game, your mind managed to come back to that one boogeyman of Digimon.
One day I will be free. Just take some time for his influence to finally fade away.
It'll take time for it to fade away.
Hopefully with the next Digimon story game.
In the next 10 years.
Hara has done a lot to impress me.
Mm.
Hopefully not into Hara. Hara's done a lot to impress me, but I don't think he's radical enough. I need someone to shake up the status quo.
Yeah.
So I would hope that he doesn't just get the old team back together. Like, get a new team. I don't like this one.
Mm.
In Time Stranger, a lot of things I don't like about Cyber Sleuth are not repeated in Time Stranger, so that's at least good, even though they got the old people back.
Alright. You think we're gonna be waiting another like?
As opposed to,
I was just gonna say, you think we're gonna be waiting like another?
I
10
don't
years?
think so. I don't think so. Hara talks about expanding the Digimon team. It's like, hopefully he's like. A lot of the best things about Time Stranger were Hara suggestions. Hara talked about, let's do this, this, and this. Like, let's make boss battles more cinematic. And that's why they have seconds like you damage them a bunch and like now they start charging up an attack. So you gotta hit their weak spot enough times to stop the attack. And then that makes them vulnerable. He suggested they change the the equipment system, so changing the techniques so they became equipment instead of just being like Pokemon moves. So like in Cyber Sleuth, you level up the Digimon to learn a move and just go into this massive move pool. Time Stranger, every attack aside from signature attacks are an item, so you can equip any of those basic attacks to any Digimon. And that was a Hara suggestion, which is much nicer than the old system of Cyber Sleuth. And some other things which are Hara suggestions. And like, man, this game would have been so much worse without Hara. So I'm hoping like, he definitely seems to have more ambition than Habu, and they obviously the comparisons. Hara is a gameplay guy. That's his main concern. That's what he's basically been concerned about with his time at Bandai Namco. That did not seem to be a big concern for Habu. Which is why a lot of the best changes were Hara decisions, because Hara's like, let's look at this as a game.
I see.
Fortunately, Code Vein, having the same team come back for Code Vein 2 definitely looks like, the right move. Like, Time Stranger brought the same team back from Cyber Sleuth, but they're kind of toned down. It's like, the music's not as annoying. Aside from that one track they always play for Simmons, which is like, there's nothing wrong with the track. It's just this track does not fit the mood anytime it's used. Like, it's this really nefarious, sinister theme. Like, nothing bad's happening. Why are you playing this? I don't care if it's a character theme.
Yes, Nick.
You saw what I sent you?
Yeah, I saw what you said. But I'm also having a discussion with SGD and his.
I know,
Digimon
but you can at
Bookman.
least DM me an answer.
Okay, hold on. Well, okay, let me ask you this, Nook. Depending on my answer, which one's gonna have more songs? Which? I'll just, I'll
No.
You don't know? It's like this. Just go. I don't know, man. Just go with that one. It doesn't really matter that much. It's cool. It's fun, man. You go with that one.
The character designs are more toned down than Cyber Sleuth, which, like, that's nice. Probably also owing to the fact there's not enough human characters. But a lot of Code Vein 2 stuff seems to be the old team, doing what they did well with the first game. So, like, I'm happy to get more Code Vein. Because, like, Code Vein, I just wonder if they're going to keep the whole theming of the first game being about connections and letting go. Seen people complain about the memory segments. Like, that was an integral part of the experience. It's like, feel like, it's just like these still things. Like, yes, did you not listen to the song about memories frozen in time? It's in the song. The music, which is a big part of the game. But yeah, like, a big part about big things about being human and connections and letting go, and it's not just letting go in one way, it's letting go in like different ways. Like one character's backstory is she thought this woman was horrible to her, but then she gets to see her perspective on things. She's just training her like, the world is a horrible place and you can't just be like a nice guy, you gotta learn to be cruel. So she manipulated her into stealing from her and to teach her a lesson like, you need to do this to survive. And she's like, hey, that lady wasn't actually such a horrible person. Then she finds out she died fighting to keep the revenant, the crazed revenants away from her, so she can escape with the blood beads she stole, quote unquote stole, because like she didn't steal. It's not stealing if you want someone to take them. Or another character was reborn as a revenant, and he's looking for his fiance, who's looking for him, but then he decides, she should probably move on because I'm not her fiance. I'm a different person. It's like stories like that. So I hope they do capture the emotional side of Code Vein. Because it's hard to tell in the trailers because it's something you'd have to actually play the game to experience. But all in all, it's looking like a very promising game to me. Like all the things, most of the things I liked about Code Vein are pretty clearly making a triumphant return.
No.
But yeah, I'm pretty excited.
Nice. Let's go. Alright.
And Code Vein sold over 3 million lifetime sales. I think in the first 12 months it was 1 million. Sounds like that's not very good. Like that's pretty good. Like 1 million units in 12 months is pretty good. Like a lot of games don't hit like a fraction of that number. It's like, I don't know. I think Bandai was pretty happy with it to greenlight a sequel.
Oh.
This doesn't look like it's going to be a Dragon's Dogma 2 situation, unfortunately.
Not
that there is a Dragon's Dogma 2, mind you.
Oh, I see. Alright then. Oh. Oh no, I'm done. Oh boy. Oh no. Oh. Alright. Oh, there's no yard. Oh. Oh boy. Ooh. I just realized 70 gigabytes of storage. Better be worth it.
Those 1 terabyte SSDs are going up in price, Chungus. Someone bought them all.
I wish whoever bought them all. I think whoever bought them all should, I don't know, find a sharp object and stick it up their genitalia. Cause fuck you. What? I was hoping to get a new PC this year, but that's not happening anytime soon. So yay!
On another note, I just looked at the new Medusamon's special pull card, and Changus owns you for real, for real. Comet likes the scaly women.
Oh, I see.
It's Owen dancing with Medusamon, who's a scaly. She doesn't have a tail though, Comet. Sorry. She loses it when she evolves into Medusamon.
Damn. No, Ninjana! No, I mean Nick! Oh my gosh, I'm mixing up your names now because you both start with N. I'm getting tired. No, Nick! Pretty Fly for White Guy's a great song! Please.
Yeah, well, this is what you've chosen.
Oh my gosh. I hate you.
I told you what this was going to determine what songs were going to be in it.
Ah, fine.
No repeat, remember?
Fine, okay. Okay then.
Anyway, Medusa Mon has a tail, but she also has legs, which is not to Comet's liking, from my understanding.
Oh, is that
Huh?
true, Comet?
Unless they're
sorry.
furry.
Is that true, Comet?
You like snake ladies, Comet?
Is that true, Comet? You, if the lizard lady has legs, that's a no-go.
No, that's not true.
Well, one of you.
Wait, what were we asking again?
Oh, we're talking about a Digimon. Clearly, one of you guys is lying to me. One person's saying no. Oh, one person's saying that Comet here doesn't like legs on Lizard Lady, and Comet here is saying he isn't. That's not true. So one of you has to be lying.
You can trust me because I'm arguing from the facts we all know about Comet. While Comet has no proof to back up his claims. And if Comet is telling the truth, it just makes him more of a degenerate, so there's no winning for him in this situation.
Damn. Sorry, Comet. Sucks to be in your position at the moment. So... Oh, it's me. Alright. Oh, what is it? Alright. Well, anyways, how long have we been going now? We've been going now for about a little over 3.5 hours. And it's around 11 o'clock. And I feel, honestly, pretty tired, to be honest. I didn't really get that much of a good sleep last night, to be honest. I spent most of my night waking up periodically and taking care of business on the toilet, so that wasn't very fun. But anyways, I think this is pretty much a good place to wrap things up. So yeah. Oh, it's just me. Wow. Oh, it's just me again. Oh man. So yeah. All right. So, let me double check. Tomorrow. No, tomorrow we're still doing Sonic. We're gonna continue reading Sonic, so that should be fun. I hope. I hope it's at least somewhat fun. Hopefully. We'll see. So, hey, what is it? Oh yeah, what time is the fucking what is it? What time's the Rams game? The Seahawks Rams game tomorrow? Because I know I'm not gonna be able to. I know the Patriots game is gonna be like early on. What time is that game? I want to catch that at least. 3:30. Oh, okay. 3:30 p.m. in the afternoon. I see. Alright then. Well, hopefully that's a good game. I don't know. Seahawks are probably gonna win, to be honest. But hey, well, all right. Anyways, so I'm gonna. Either way, we're gonna end things here. So yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm stuttering over my words. The sleep deprivation is starting to get to me. So thank you everyone who came. Thanks everyone watching on the replays and all that. And yeah. So until next time. Good night.
Good night.